All I do is make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was younger, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans, I made two. Not one of them was struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make two.
When I'm sliding on the beat, they like, who is that? Coin flipper, way that I be turning heads. Side stage, stomach turning, I'm a nervous wreck. Till I heard the fans and the kick, pull the curtain back. Hey, big wig, I don't need a hairpiece. Big dog, no leash, they know I'm a rare breed. Big shoes, can't fill them, this a rare feat. Big price, no sale, but I'm still carefree. Yeah, sweet 16s for the diabetics. Any era, I don't care, I'm the guy to get it. If it's 80-42, then I'm a violinist. Still the illest, go ahead, check the hieroglyphics. Yeah, said it's impossible, huh? It's impossible, huh? Oh man, you know if anyone can, I can.
Make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was younger, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans, I made two. Not one of them was struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same.
Oh man, what up, chat?
Big hitter, baby, I'm in the
Yeah.
Been in this position, ain't a shortstop. Every song go, my catalog up at Fort Knox.
Okay, we ready.
Of course, they don't even know what it takes. It's a lethal dose. Make it look easy, think they got it, they ain't even close. Play Nintendo in Japan, baby, we remote.
Okay, what's good? Welcome in. How you guys doing? Happy Tuesday. Tuesday? Yeah? Question mark? Question mark? All right, welcome in. Welcome in. W's in the chat. Bags are filling up here early today. Let's go. The bags are filling up. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let's do it. Let's do this. Okay. Welcome in. Who we got here? Z Gamer in the house. Let's get it. What up, Tamra? Good morning, James. What's good? Stewie B in the house. Let's pop a Stewie B. What up, Bearberry? Janosh in the house. There he is. Louis G was popping. The whole mod squad's here. Early. Humble BTC. What's popping? What up, Only Bands? Stevie Mac in the house. What's popping? What up, Surge? What's good, Vince? Big Vince in the house. What's popping? Cheers, boys. Cheers, boys and girls. Lucas in the building. What up, Lucas? What up, Jimmy Crypto? Chino in the building. What up, Sean? 3 ants in the house. Let's get it. Clubhouse, how we feeling today? OGH is here. Let's get it. What up, AJ? What up, Jessica Lake? DJ Scratches in the house. Energy in the building. What up, Q? What's good? What up, Zyper? Nate G in the house. What's pop? Whoa, we got dollar signs. What up, Myko? John calls him Mikko. I call him Myko. I don't know. He's just, all I know is he's getting money at this point. He's getting money now. Look at him. Yogi in the building. What up, Yogi? What's good? What's poppin', everyone? Good to see y'all. What up, Elk? I see you in there. What's up, Drew? All right, Mr. BTC in the house. You two, where are you at? Where are you? Look at the club. Look at the motion in the clubhouse right now. Holy. YouTube on froze. Oh, clubhouse. Why you gotta do them like that? Damn. That, look, you know why the W's are going crazy? Because the bags are full in the clubhouse right now. Oh man. All right, well, welcome in, gang. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. I don't know, is it Tuesday? Is it Wednesday? It might be Friday. Whatever day you want it to be. Happy new day, my friends. Welcome in. We are back, another New York session, and it's going to be a good one, man. Yesterday was a great session. We're going to have another awesome one here today. Let's go ahead and pray, give thanks for the opportunity to even freaking do this stuff, and then let's rock and roll, all right? All right, we'll do it. Father God, we thank you for this opportunity, Lord. We're just so grateful that we could all be with each other from all over the world to unite, to unify, to come together for a common dream, a common goal. Lord, I pray that the words that come out of my mouth just continue to inspire, to impact, to enlighten, and just change the hearts and the minds of those in attendance, to raise the frequency, to raise the levels of belief, Lord, so that we can go out and do incredible kingdom work. So we thank you for it. We thank you for blessing us, and we just give you the glory in Jesus' name. Amen. All righty. Let's rock and roll. Let's level up. What do you guys say? Who's ready to level up? Anyone? I hope you're ready because we're leveling up. And see, we're either leveling up with you or without you. But we are going to the top, my friends. There is no doubt about that. There is no doubt. All right, well, welcome in. Let's do this. What up, Angelo Betts? There he is. What's good, Alex? Golden Doves. Rob, what's popping? OGH. DJ Scratchers. I see you guys. I see you. Whole squads in the house. Whole squads here. All right. Let's do it. Today is what is today? Today is Tuesday. Okay, we're gonna actually go with Tuesday here. And Lisa got cooked last night. My goodness, just for buying a separate house, man. Trump ain't playing. We'll see if Lisa Cook wants to challenge Mr. Donald Trump, but I'm sure that'll go down in court here pretty soon. But man, we got some crazy volatility last night off of Trump making some moves, trying to take over the Fed. He's a savage, man. He's a savage. He's trying to take over the Fed, right? Trying to take over the Fed, get the rates cut, all that. So we'll see. But that hit last night, and that's why we got a lot of volatility last night. We've been trading pretty much every session here in the clubhouse since our trade yesterday in New York. So let's dive into it here today. This is Tuesday. Again, it is the 26th, and it's another day, another opportunity for us to be patient, to be disciplined, to really make those 8-figure decisions, right, in our trading. And although it's not going to make us 8 figures today, it will start to begin to put together a profitable trading business, right? And the long game will be 8 figures for you if you really want it. So we got 10 a.m. news here today. Just this orange folder shouldn't be too crazy. Other than that, just a couple yellow folders here. You know, we're going to probably see what's going on. I mean, I think the last 3 New York sessions, we've had positions at 8:30, so we'll see what happens at 8:30 here today. It is 8:10 right now. Let's see what happens at the 30 closure. You got this orange folder coming out, and that's about it. I think Thursday and Friday are going to be the main, or Wednesday and Thursday here are going to be the main days for news. But anyways, we're pretty clean here today. Let's jump into the charts. If you guys can give the stream a like here for me. If you're not subbed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. I don't even know where we're at now, but we're creeping on 50K. So sub to the channel. Let's get this out to more and more traders. That way we can, continue to share our philosophy and, be that hope for other traders. So let's jump into this real quick. Let me just grab my tools. All right, cool. I think we're good. Okay, cool. Let's run through this top-down analysis, and let's see what we can come up with here today. So let's look at gold first, and then we'll look at ES and kind of talk about this story here. So let me lower the music just a smidge. Yeah, we should be good there. All right, cool. All right, so let's talk about it. This is gold. This is daily, the daily time frame here, and it looks like we broke the lows, broke the highs. This daily candle's acting crazy now. So one thing we do know about the candles, first and foremost, is that they are still closing above resistance here, right? So we had price kind of ranging a little bit in this zone right here. We had a little, obviously a resistance here, and now you've officially closed below on Friday's candle, and then yesterday we closed bearish, but we did close above the range there, right? We also broke the lows pretty early in the candle here yesterday. We just melted down when Cook got cooked, and that cooked gold, right? We broke the lows. We came straight down there on the 4-hour time frame, but only to come back up here and re-break the highs here as this like daily celery play is starting to play out now. Like look at this idea here, right? Remember we talked about yesterday. I want you guys to go back and watch yesterday's live stream. Go to the top down analysis. We talked about this candle closing above, clean range to the left, but really not making any sort of official move on a Monday, right? But more so trading within that range, right? That 1-hour range that we had yesterday that we took advantage of, and then just flip-flopping, right? We talked about this candle just creating a high, right, on yesterday. Not to do anything yesterday, but to set it up for today and then potentially tomorrow, right? And as long as it closed above, we can continue moving bullish. So we broke this whole idea down on yesterday's top-down analysis. Go back and check that out. But now that we've broken the highs, we want to see where we go, because we obviously have all this clean range now coming up on gold on the daily time frame to take advantage of. Right now, again, we have news coming in tomorrow. We also have some stuff coming in today. We've got some volatility. So can we continue to push up here, right, on this daily candle? I think if we start to re-break those highs on a lower time frame, then this range, you know, we could fill half of it or potentially even the whole range here today, right? So let's see what the 4 hour is starting to look like on gold, because we do have this rejection here. So there is a rejection on the daily time frame. Let's go see what that looks like here on the 4 hour. Okay, cool. So that's the 4 hour here. So just like the daily, right, you had a closure above the range here. And again, clean candles here coming up to the left. Now, you did get this candle to really not go anywhere, right? We kind of closed doji. Next candle kind of closed, you know, below, slightly below. Maybe you can argue that it closed right at it, right? And now this current 4 hour candle is breaking the highs here and kind of coming back into this wick area. So very interesting, right? I think if we can close support here throughout the remainder of the day, we could potentially really move up here on gold, fill that wick. And if we do break those highs, those are going to be your daily highs right there. And you may see a continued move up today. So I am pretty bullish based off of the idea of this 4 hour candle kind of nipping the lows there and then pushing back up. There is that wick fill ahead of us. You also have no top wick on this candle. It lines up perfectly with this level right here as well. So I think we can get back up towards like 37 here today if we can you know, start to break those 4 hour highs here. So let's take a look at the 1 hour. 1 hour as a support where we are. We also have resistance sitting here. It looks like you closed like, I'd say right at it. So you closed right at it. Let's take a look at what that looks like on the 30. 30 gets a little bit choppy here, right? So yeah, I think anything above, like on the 15 now, you got a 15-minute range here, right? So you got support sitting here, a very weak one, but this is pretty much back in the range, right? I want you guys to take note. Every time we kind of close back in here, we tend to drive down here, right? We close back in that range, we drive down here. We come up to it, drive down, come up to it, drive down, right? So I think if you can get a candle closing below the range here, we could take advantage of those sells coming back down into like 21 here, right? If you remain above and we put a resistance right here, then you got all this clean traffic for if the 4 hour wants to re-break the high. So that's going to make perfect sense for me to have a support level right here, a resistance level right there, and then just trap the 15-minute time frame here, right? And if we do get closures below, we could potentially see like 34.16 here, but more than likely start to skate out of that trade around 34.20. Yeah, about 34.20 there. So yeah, let's see if we can get it. Let's see if we can get a closure here. We got 13 minutes on the 15-minute candle. You have a decent range here of roughly like 40, you know, 40, 44 pips for partials. You know what I mean? It's pretty good. And above there, you have a 40, 44 pip for partials as well. So this looks clean to me. We'll surround it here and let's see what we can do. We're getting some rejections. We clearly need a pullback. We went over this in the clubhouse, right? This exact idea this past weekend when we talked about counter trend trading as well. So let's see if we can pull this one off. Again, closures below tend to drive down. Closure below, drive down. Closure below, down. Closure below, down. Right, straight into 20 here. So let's see if we can get closure below. If not, we'll look to take the buys above 26. Cool. Everyone got that? You guys still here with me? All right, we are good to go. Sells below, buys above. We're locked in, man. I love it. I love it. Locked in. So yeah, so that's it. We'll trap price right there. 30-minute time frame again can kind of go anywhere here too, right? Anywhere. Keep in mind this is going to be a bit of an observation zone. The reason being is because we have resistance, we have rejection, rejections, rejections, rejection, candle closure with no wick. Right, so it would be very nice to see a 30 closure below. I might be willing to settle for the 15, but at the same time, both those candles close up here at 8:30. We got orange folder news, so we might get some volume, and sheesh, we might get another 8:30 one here today. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. What do we mean with observation zone? It just means exactly that. We just observe that zone, right? We see, do we want to close in it? And if we do, we're not going to touch it. Do we want to close below it? And if it does, then we're interested in sells, right? Or do we want to close above it? And if it does, then we're interested in buys. Yeah, no action zone. Yep, correct. Good question. It seems obvious, right? But way to ask. Do you know that some people have been watching this stream maybe for like 4 months? They've heard me say observation zone 40 times, and they've never asked that question. And they still don't know what the observation zone is. So, W, brother. W. All right, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens here. Everyone good? Any questions on this? If not, we shall move on to ES. Good. All right, we'll go back to gold anyway. Let's take a look at ES here, which is also known as S&P 500 or US 500, depending on what you're trading. We did take these sells last night in Asian sesh. Quick push down. Last like 15 minutes of the 4-hour candle there. So let's run it up and let's see what we can come up with here on ES for the New York session here today. So this is the daily time frame now, right? So we do have resistance formed at this point, right? We did kind of come back up on that one bullish candle, right back into this overall like level of resistance. But we did create a bearish closure there yesterday, and today we kind of have this bearish candle, but we've got no top wick, and you know, this might be a little fishy here. So interested to see what the lower time frame looks like, and to see if maybe we could potentially anticipate this candle flipping bullish, right, to make a top wick here today. But so far we got some rejection to the downside. Let's go see what that's all about here on the 4-hour chart. 4-hour rejecting out here. So you did close bullish, right? I think that was maybe during London, maybe a little bit before London open, and then you rejected out of there, right? So you kind of have this like 4-hour idea of, can we get a closure above, right? Like, could we maybe take advantage of the celery play, right? Or if not, maybe just a closure above, right? And then you kind of get this little, you know, these lows respecting each other, and then we can be very confident, right, to take buys on that next 4-hour candle at 10 a.m. Other than that, it may close below here as well. So let's take a look at the 1-hour chart and see what we're looking at. Yeah, so I am interested, right? If we do close below here, we have all this clean range coming down. We got no lower wick on this one candle here, and that would pretty much be my target. So 64.14, 64.15 looks pretty clean here. And then in terms of the buys, right? So if the 4-hour re-breaks the highs here, let's go mark those off, see what that looks like on the 1-hour. So these are going to be your 4-hour highs. Now you do have another resistance here on the 1-hour. Let's check that out here on the 30 and just measure the range here, because this could also just be a opportunity to take partials at 35 pips, and if it rejects, right? But if not, then maybe we can get runners that continue moving up here, right? That, again, breaking the 4-hour highs here at 64.54. So I like that. I like buys above 54 here, sells below 41. We got the 4-hour candle trapped, right? Whether it breaks the highs, will be there, or if it breaks the lows, will be there. Ideally, if we're going to take the sells, you probably want to take them after 10 a.m. just so you have a good confirmation that this candle has closed below the range, because there's some rejection here now, right? The buys, I think I'm pretty cool with popping off on impulsively, like obviously getting a closure on the 30-minute or 1-hour. But the sells, I may want to wait on that 4-hour candle to close, right? Because look at these 4-hour candles came down here and just pulled back up. So that's where a potential fake out could really be hanging out at, right? So I think the sells are going to be much better when the 4-hour candle closes bearish below the range, giving us this boom, 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 right? Every time we did that, we melted. See that? We melted off. So I like that after the 4-hour closure here. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll see what happens. But so far we're trying to reject this area, and if that 4-hour could break the highs, then we look pretty good to move up here. So that's the game here today, my friends. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. That's gold. That's ES. And let's see if we can have a good session here. What time is it? 8:23. Cool. 8:23. We got a couple more minutes, and we'll wait for these closures. But everything looking good. Everything looking good. Looking good. How you guys feeling today? How you guys feeling? I hope and pray you go back to yesterday's live stream and just go, just go back, rewatch that, take good notes, a lot of good trading explanations, a lot of good mindset, mentality, life, all of it. You name it. You name it. You name it. What up, Shakes? How you feeling? How you feeling? What's poppin'? Okay, what's good, Clubby? How we feeling? Exit Strat feeling strong. Me too, man. Feeling strong today. Strong and mighty. Beautiful trade in Asian last night. Amazing trade in pre-New York. How did London go? How did London go? I was not in London tonight. 9:15 was gold. Oh man, I'll have to go back and check that time out. No trade in London? Okay, cool. Where is London here? Let's take a look. London. 3 a.m. This is the open here. Yeah. How'd this candle go? Down and then up, or how'd it go? I have a feeling this one moved down and then went up. Leave a like on the stream. That's right. What up, Big Fam M? What's good? What's good? So we talked about this exact idea in the webinar this past weekend in the Clubhouse. Closures that kind of close below the range, acting as a range 2. Let's take a look real quick, Clubhouse, and let's actually see what we talked about, because I want you guys to pick up on this, right? So we talked about counter trend trading. We also talked about waiting for liquidity to be grabbed, right? So if we look at this now, I want you to look at the example and then look at the examples that we drew up in the webinar, right? So you have the original closure, the one that we're not taking, right? So that happens right here. What do you know? We break the lows. What does that do, gang? Well, who does that activate, right? So now that the sellers are activated, we close back above, right? Sellers are most likely still hanging out. Who does this activate now? Buyers, right? Also wipes out probably like 70% of the sellers, right? Not all of them, but a lot of them, right? And now if we close back below, guess where our TPs are sitting? At all of the stop losses now on the buys, right? So that's why you will get a very quick push, right, at 8:30 if we close below, because we are now going to stop those buyers out, right? And now all that liquidity has been grabbed up from here on the sells back up to here on the buys, and then boom, right? That's where you get the quick push. So let's see if that actually plays out today. But we talked about that exact idea, and maybe you don't, maybe you close below, maybe you continue to range. But if we do get that closure, we know what's happening there, we know what's up, and we can execute on that. And again, the probabilities will be in our favor more times than not, right? Now, I didn't say they'll be in our favor every time. I said they'll be in our favor more times than not. So we look out for it. We look out for it. Peep the game, right? Remember, everything you learn in these webinars mean nothing if you can't identify it out here in the real world, right? Out here in the jungle. So this is why I'm trying to point these things out. I told you guys on the webinar, everything will be extremely applicatable like this week. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah. Webinar from this weekend is up. Yes, I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, go peep it out, J. Coop. Playbook 3.0, yeah, it's already done. It's done. I mentioned yesterday we're dropping, so the Playbook 3.0 is dropping, but it's only dropping in the Clubhouse. Yeah, YouTube, we're going to do a big 3-hour webinar. So you guys are going to get all the information. You guys are going to get a lot of information. It's all going to be recorded. You're going to be able to go back and watch, but the Clubhouse, we're going to drop that 3.0 as a special treat in the Clubhouse, along with like 10 other videos that I'm almost done on. Pretty much finished like 8 of them. I think I got like four more left. If sells stop loss, then don't wait, hold on. If take sells stop loss, then don't give it to the buyers. More buying volume. Yeah, probably. Like if you get a, that's what I'm saying. If you get a closure above there, you'll probably continue pushing up towards like 30, 31. Dun, dun. Do I trade forex? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I just took a $60,000 withdrawal out of my forex account. So I'm back now. I went from 30 to 90. Now I'm back to 30. So we do a little forex. We do a smidge bit of forex. Just a smidge. I am about to start reading this new book, gang. I have no idea where this book came from. No idea. It's called The 3 Magic Words. Did any of you guys like leave this book at my house or leave it in my car, or like I have no idea where this book came from, and it's like definitely used and abused a little bit. Yeah. So, and it talks about exactly some of the things that I'm dialing in right now. So okay, let's lock in here. We got about 17 seconds. Let's see how we get our closure. I am gonna have to take my trade on this account here, not on I'm already maxed out here on the top one account. Hold on. So yeah, I like if we close below, leave a wick, which we did not leave a wick, so never mind. Then yeah, we could probably go down, but no wick, no top wick. Just let the news come out now, and we'll see where we go. Yeah, I do trade forex though. I do trade forex. Yep. Yeah, that's the roots for real. Yeah, nah, I mean, my first 4 years of trading was all forex, all like GBP USD, GBP JPY, obviously XAU USD. What else? What else did I trade? AUD USD for a little bit as well. Yeah, a lot. Good old forex. Good old forex. All right, so we got no bottom wick here. Otherwise, I would be open to taking these shorts, but no bottom wick, no entry for me. I'm already pretty green here. I'm pretty much locked out of these 350Ks. I'm up 516 on each of them, so I only got about $100. I won't trade these accounts. I do have a XFA that I'm up about $700, so I'll trade that one here today if we do get moves, and I'll also trade my live account here. Yeah. Live account is back to 29,000, back down to 29, but it felt good. It feels good taking a withdrawal, and I think I've probably taken about 100,000 so far in the year. You know, because with the prop firms, you obviously can't take all the money, and you can only take half or a percentage or whatever. So it was nice and refreshing to just be in profit on my live account and just take whatever I want. I'd say I'm taking it all. I took it all, literally. 3 magic words. Yeah, I don't know where this book came from, gang. I really don't. The pages are almost like falling out of it too. So I'm gonna read this though. It's a sign. It's a sign. Let's see. After a month of following your playbook, I got 2 red days and 15 green days. Okay. Requested a $2,500 USD payout from Top One from a TTE India giveaway account. That's gangster. That's gangster, Sujay. For real, man. Holy. That's crazy. Incredible job, man. Incredible job. Way to take advantage. Right? See, one guy gets a giveaway account, he puts his all into it. Another guy gets a giveaway account, he puts his all into it, right? Meaning he just full margins it. What the heck? It's a free giveaway. Look at this guy, Sujay, coming in, treating it serious, treating it like a business, and that's why he's getting paid. No surprise. Let's get it. Nice job. Yo, what up, Cameron? Good to see you. What's poppin'? That's gangsta. Clubby, how you guys feeling? That pre-New York trade was a beauty. That was a beauty. Let's go look at that trade, by the way. This is pre-New York here. 30-minute time frame. Look at this incredible move, right? Like, let's just get all this out. This is textbook right here. You get support formed, right at this level of support. You have a rejection to the downside, beautiful inverted celery, nice lower wick on that candle there. Boom, stops below the lows, keeping tight stops, straight to the TP. Absolute money, absolute money. Partial sitting right here. Boom. Incredible, incredible. Good job, guys. Good job, good job. The ES trade last night was very clean too. That was where was that at? That was where was that one? I forget what time frame that was on. ES. Yeah, right here. Yeah, this one right here. So we had price move down, right? We came back up. We created this resistance here. Stops above the current candle high, right? Entry on the break of the previous candle low. Full TP down here, and then partial sitting right at that wick fill there. So another clean move. I think we got like 24, 25 pips on that as well. We were hoping to get a runner coming down, but it was the last like 15-minute of the 4 hours. So that's why you see this bigger pullback here, because that was the new 4-hour candle. That was the 4-hour candle closing, and then the new one opening up there. But another great trade, man. Super clean move on ES. That was a buzzer beater last night for us in Asian. We had gold running all over on us, and it was just crazy. So I'm happy we got that ES move. Super clean. Super clean. ES is looking good too, trying to come back up here. So we'll see. We'll see how we do. 1 hour closures are coming up in about 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Yo, that trade in ES though, we were sitting in it, right? Just waiting, and then look at this 5-minute candle. Look at the 5-minute time frame here. It was where was it again? It was yeah, right here. So check this out. So, and you guys heard me. I'm like, look, we're good. The next 5-minute candle we're dropping. So you had this we got in here, right here on the break of that low here, and price kind of pulled back, kind of just, was playing around at break even for a little bit, and then just bam, this thing happened in like a second, literally like 2 seconds maybe. Boom, we had a partial sitting right here. It just got automatically tapped. Yeah, it's a good trade. Good trade. I had a feeling we would get a push, right? Especially being that last like 15 of the 4-hour candle, and just seeing that closure right on the 30-minute time frame and 15-minute time frame, just like, yeah, we're getting that push to fill that wick. So that was a good trade. Good trade. Anyone still holding from pre-NY at all? Where'd my ranges go? There we go. Goldie. Let's see what we could do here on gold. We have a candle that closed here with no bottom wick. So again, I like the closures above 26, and I'm just sticking to that here today. Anything else that happens, it don't really matter to me. There we go. Sells below, buys above. Super clean. What up, AB Mike? How we got a bottom wick on that 15? We have had the perfect setup. Yes, I know, dude. That would have been perfect. Perfecto. Where could I get the playbook details? You can just come over, go to you're on the YouTube channel now, so just go over to my videos and stuff, and then you'll see like the playbook 2.0 here. So yeah, it's super in-depth video. It's like 43 minutes long, so I would definitely recommend checking it out, going through it, and just dial it in. Dial it in. We talk about the mindset, the mentality, the reason for having a playbook, the results of having a playbook, and then the actual playbook itself. So very, very in-depth video here. All right, let's see if we do anything on gold. Didn't take the pre-NY trade because the top wick too small for me. Okay, cool. Yeah, we do need a top wick, but that's perfectly fine. So if you study the anatomy of the inverted celery that we like to take pretty often, you will understand why that wick is like that, and that it's actually a good thing and not a bad thing, right? So again, no wick is no good, but the anatomy, right, of an inverted celery should look like that. It should have a small wick on the top and a steep wick on the bottom. And the reason for that is because this was originally a bearish candle, right? That started moving down with no top wick at all. So the reason being is because it has to go down into those areas, right? To tap into those areas. And then look what happened. Eventually it rejected, flipped bullish, and closed like this, right? So that is a strong indication that we're moving out of that zone, that should be the last tap into that zone before now on the closing bullish, rejecting that area and then start breaking those highs. That's why we typically have the buy stop on the break of that high there to move up. Does that make sense? Any question on that? Yeah. So I want to see this candle close. Like, we need a candle with a wick. So I'm looking at the 30-minute, and that obviously looks clean, right? The 1 hour still questionable. The 15 is no bottom wick. So that 30 in this situation for me is not going to be enough to override the 15 with no wick, the 1 hour that's not closed yet, and the 4 hour that's just wilding out here, right? So I'm not just going to go based on that 30. If that 30 wants to drive, it's a-okay. I think I would rather either wait for a 15 closure here, make sure this candle closes below with a wick, or wait for the 1 hour candle to close, or just not even trade gold at all here today and then look towards ES, right? Because I really like the closures on ES here too today. So whatever the markets want to do, you know, whatever they want to do. The cover on this book looks, it's yellow, and it says 3 magic words, and it's got like a little Aladdin thingy-majiggy. But yeah, it looks actually really good. So I'm about to start diving into it. It's funny because I was looking for a book to pick up because I've been listening to like a lot of audio books or a lot of just audio stuff. And I'm like, I really want to start getting into another good book. Wasn't sure which one I wanted to get into, and then gang, just randomly I opened up my glove box in the Benz, and this book was sitting in there. I have no idea how this book got here. I do not remember ever buying this book ever, and it looks very used. Like, it's like legit, like the if I'm not careful with it, the pages will kind of fall out if I mess around too much. So I don't know where it came from. It's called The 3 Magic Words by U.S. Anderson. So I've definitely heard of this author before. No, I wouldn't take the sell now. No, I'd rather wait for the 1 hour or the 15 to close. Yeah. Any trades today? Yeah, we took 2 trades today. One sell on ES, which was... we just, I don't know where it went, but we just talked about it a little while ago. One sell and then one gold buy. Oh, the meetup. Hold on. It's coming back to me now. I think you're right. I think someone, hold on. Chief gave it to me. The chief gave it to me. Yes. I think I remember now. We were at the pool table. Where's the chief? Is he here? Can he confirm that? I'm pretty sure. Now that just came right back to me, Dan. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was it. Yep. Definitely. That was definitely it. Let's go, Chief. I'm about to read this, man. You blessed me, bro. You blessed me. Dale Carnegie? Oh, yeah. I've read that book every year for like the last 12 years. How to Win Friends and Influence People. You gotta love it. You see, people don't know how much you know until they know how much you care, right? That's one of the greatest people skill books that you can ever read right there. Ever read. I don't know about these youngsters though. They might not be able to handle that book because it's just a little too old school. But man, the old school stuff is the best stuff. The best. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Yep. Yeah, it was a little. What up, TK? What's good? What's good? Rafi in the house. Is he here? Hey. I like Rafi's new background now better than the gold bars. I like this one much better. It's clean. What's up, Rafi? How we feeling, brother?
Good morning, my brother. How you doing?
Incredible, man. How about you?
Doing great. Yeah, this new background gives a different vibe. The gold bars, I was just somewhere else.
He was in the
I sold all that gold.
he was in the vault for real.
Yeah, it was not real, man. It was not real for me. It was something else. I was under the hypnosis of something else.
How we
doing,
feeling?
chat?
Good?
Good morning, everybody.
Chatty chat. Where is chat? Is chat chatting today? Chat.
It's green. That's
Where
my
is
question.
green? Where is green? Green
Green.
check. Green check. Day one without a phone. Phenomenal. Can't wait. I'm excited about today. I just brought my other phone with me. Anytime I wanted to, like today, the sunset was coming up. I'm like, I got to make a video. Like, but it's so cool. Like, not consuming a thing at all from anyone else. So, green, there he is. Oh
There
my
he
goodness.
is.
Wow. Holy smokes. Holy Toledo. He's coming in hot.
There he is.
He's coming in hot.
What's going on, brother? Good to see you, man.
Oh, I'm just trying to be balling like Norbin out here, you know. Norbin, let me hold $1 or something. Like, hook it up. Let's
For
get it.
real, man.
Dun, 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 dun. Green about to get banned. You better watch out, Green. Energy coming for you. Energy's like one more spam and it's over. I know he's green, but Green, how you doing today, buddy?
Timeout.
How are you? What's the word of the day? What's the word of the day, Green? Can we get a celery within an onion setup? And so, yes. Yeah. So you can have like multiple setups show up in the same thing, right? Like, look at this. Like, you can get a breakout, celery, onion, all in one. Check this out, right? Let's say this candle closed above, right? We close above here. So we got a breakout. We got an onion, right? And then all of a sudden the celery shows up, right? Or you can get something like this where like price just moves up, and on the retracement, say we move up here, right? And on the retracement, you get the whole like celery slash onion slash support, right? Candles could look something like this. I actually love when they operate like this. Like, boom, you got this, and then the buys are taking on the next candle. So you got a breakout, you got a fake out, you got an onion, you got a celery, and you got all of it, right? All in one there. So yeah, sometimes they overlap and override each other. Yeah. Norvin, I think we all know it's fake. That just looks like movie money, bro. That's movie money right there, man. Still, let me hold $1, bro. Come on. That's too fresh to be real. You know what I mean? That's too fresh.
My guy is hitting that reticular activating system here. The
The
machine is like, how do I go get it? How do I go get it?
Yeah. The best thing is once it says, I got it. I got it. I got it. It's mine. I got it. Got it. Let's see. Working on. Yeah, there you go, Norbin. Don't even work on it. Just have it. Don't even work on having it. Just have it. Just have it. There you go. There you go. Amazing. Who's got good questions here today? Anyone? Anyone? What do you think, AB Mike? We're going to get some good questions out of chat today. I took a pre-New York trade with 2 contracts. Okay, closed one at 33.20, another at the wick fill when it hit my first TP. Okay, put stop loss at break even. What do you think about my trade management? And more, I want to know if you were in the trade, where would you have your advantage point? So where was the trade taken? Can you send me a picture of it, or was it the trade that was taken in pre-New York? Hey, it's coming. It's coming. Before Friday, I got y'all. Don't worry. I got a bunch of other videos too that I'm cooking right now. So we got a bunch of other stuff. The Clubhouse is getting a big upgrade. We're dropping a 3.0 playbook video. We're dropping about 10 other topics of conversation, even just personal things that I just want to share, like my biggest struggles in trading, how I went through them, how I got through them, what else, like how to have a job while trading, the mentality, the mindset behind it. Like, there's just going to be random stuff now going in that I think is going to be extremely helpful that, we don't really get a chance to talk about a lot, but the average trader who, let's say, is still working full time and doesn't have it fully together yet profitable, these are most likely like answers to a lot of questions that you didn't even know you had, right? So yeah, big upgrade coming on the all the Clubhouse material. We also have keep in mind we're doing those weekly breakdowns now, so if anyone's in the Clubhouse and hasn't seen the weekly breakdowns, check those out. Plus, we're redoing the website, so now you're going to be able to go to the website. You're going to see the live stream on the website, and then when the live streams are over, whether they're London session, New York session, what you're going to do is you're going to see you're going to be able to see them again and rewatch them, right? So you'll have basically like something that will say the New York session, right? And then you'll be able to go through all the videos. They'll all be recorded. You'll have the London, the pre-New York, right? And then the Asian session every single day. So every day we go live 4 times a day. And now all of these, you'll be able to rewatch them, and it's going to be sick. So they'll all be up on the website. No more just like Zoom kind of, you know what I mean? But actually live on the site. And yeah, it's going to be sick. So we're trying to make this the best community you ever walked into. Like, my goal is to just make you better than you came in, right? I don't care if you leave. I just want you to leave better, right? And we're going to do it the best, and see how we can really impact more lives through this Clubhouse, and sharing our skill sets, our philosophies, and ultimately, helping y'all with live trading and explanations and breakdowns, and just giving you guys years and years of experience that I've had through trial and error, not just in trading but in life in general. So it's going to be the best of the best out there, I'm telling you. Endless content.
He already is.
Yeah.
He already is.
Yeah. We got a lot of content. Rafi, just when you think Rafi got no more content, dude's like, nah, I got about 30 things I've got planned. I'm like, what? So it's just never ending, man, because, change and growth is never ending. So it's just awesome.
There's a lot, my guy. A lot.
I thought Rafi was done. I said, you got any more?
We never stop growing, you know what I'm saying? Like,
we really don't.
Everything that I'm going through right now with, one of my mentors and stuff, and that I know is giving results to some of my other people, boom, we're bringing it in. Bringing it in.
Yes, sir. We hope to one day, have thousands of people, becoming multimillionaires in the Clubhouse, and through our philosophy, and, just through the way we see things. It's not that we see things the right way, but we just see things in our own way, right? And I think that philosophy has helped me become wealthy, and I don't just mean money-wise. I mean everything wise, right? Because there are a lot of people that are very depressed and they don't like their life, and you're not going to find that here when we teach you about the philosophy on how to kind of observe life, right? Through what type of lens, through what type of perspective, because at the end of it all, perspective is pretty much everything, right? So it's a new way of seeing things, and that new way has absolutely changed my life back when I was 21 years old, and that philosophy I've continued to apply in my life, so it's been a blessing, and we're going to continue to share it. How to develop a trading system? You have to put in a lot of time. You have to take a lot of trades over a long period of time to develop a batch of data, and that data will give you all the information you need. It'll either tell you it's profitable or it's not profitable. It'll tell you what to work on and what not to work on. It'll show you where your strengths are, where your weaknesses are, but nothing happens without data, and nothing happens without consistency. Too many people jump from system to system. They never collect enough consistency on one way of going about it, and that's why they never become profitable. So it's not that they can't become profitable or that attaining profitability is so hard. It's just so hard for them to actually commit, right? And stay in the pocket and keep trading one system until it actually works. We live in a scary world today, right? I was playing a game with my kids, and I noticed I picked something up. They wanted to change the game and change the game and change the game. And I thought about it for a sec, and I'm like, this is going to be a big problem down the road for humans, right? Where our attention span, because look, we could easily go to the next reel, swipe to the next story, swipe to the next story, swipe to the next partner, swipe to the next partner, right? We can do these things at will now. And I picked it up in the kids, and I'm like, no. You're trying to teach them. You don't have to change the game all the time, right? And a lot of things, a lot of us have been in this little bit of a matrix system for so long that we change our jobs, we change our girlfriends, our boyfriends, we change this, we change that, right? But we can't be consistent with anything. It seems like the only thing we could be consistent with is being inconsistent. Right? So pick up on this in your life, right? I'm sure a lot of you guys can think of certain things that you chose to commit to that you did not commit to, right? So we're living a world where it's just like on to the next. But I want to encourage you, in a world that says on to the next, I want to encourage you to plant your stake in one place and plant there, build there, grow there, so that way you can actually get the results that you're looking for instead of hopping from this one to that one to that one to that one. It's never going to work for you. It hasn't worked yet, and it never will, okay? So just keep these things in mind in life. So big thing happening right now that you got to really be aware of. Yeah. And then think about it. If in reality you're only consistent at being a peasant. What do I mean by that? Showing up to work for somebody else. You have no problem committing to that every day. You'll be there on time every day. Crazy, right? So you'll commit more to your job than you will to your dream. That's crazy. I can't relate to that. So I don't want you guys to do that. That's not how winners operate, right? So, think a little bit. This is what these live streams are for, to get you thinking a little bit, right? These are things that hit you on the way out, right? Like after the stream's over, later on, the thought just pops into your head. That was interesting, right? So just think about it a little bit. All right. Anyways, back to this Goldie here. So yeah, the 1 hour did not flip back up. 30-minute moved down. 15-minute also moved down, which I'm not too worried about. No trade there for me. We closed back above the range there. So let's see. ML, just leave the stream. You chose to click on the live stream today and be here. Use your brain, right? God gave you a brain. You can do whatever you want with it, right? Don't be mad because I'm green, right? I did my job today, right? Maybe I'll take another trade, right, if the opportunity comes. But I've already done my job. I already made almost $2,000 today, right? I did my job. I studied. I put in my time. You chose to click the stream. You put www.youtube.com, went to Time to Eat Trading's page, seen the live stream, and jumped on. I mean, what do you want me to do? Sign off because, you know, I'm green? I get it. Most traders would do that. Most traders wouldn't even show up here today if they were up $2,000. They don't care about you, right? I care about you, though. Show us the trades. So first trade. So the trade that I took was on ES here. Lovely trade, I must say. Which was right here. So sell. Let me just grab it on my TradeZella. TradeZella, Ella. Okay, cool. So this was my trade in Asian session. Clean move on ES. Let me just pop it up here. So we had a move down, right? Obvious move down here, which is the one you see on the screen, and then we pulled back up, right? We created this beautiful resistance right here. Boom, right there. And then the entry now was taken on the break of the lows. We came down to fill that wick right there. That's where we closed partials. And then the full TP was down here, but we never ended up getting there. So we were kind of in the last like 15 minutes-ish of the 4 hour. So we really wanted to see a quick push there, and we got a quick push there. So we were kind of in and out that trade within about 10 minutes. And, you know, that was enough to get us green on that one trade there. And then the second trade was in pre-New York, which was on gold, and that was sitting right here off the 30-minute time frame. So clean buy position, stops below the low, full TP up here, right, to hit that target, partials right there, and then that was the trade. So two beauties. You know, so I got mines today. I got my beauties today. Did you get your beauties today? Right? That's what we gotta figure out. Okay, back to ES because gold looks garbage. But ES does not look bad if we can get some moves outside of here. Yo, what up, Cameron? PM Magnifico. What's goody? Snap.
You know, we got Gems in the house.
Johnny Gems. Oh snap! You just woke up. Hey, that's what I'm saying. We're out here awake like we're broke, but most people are out here sleeping like they rich. They're sleeping like they rich. You ever heard the term? You wasn't with me shooting in the gym. You wasn't with me shooting in the gym. All right, let's get Johnny Gems up here. Johnny Gems in the house. What's poppin'? How are you?
What's poppin', fam?
What's going on, brother?
That's my boy Jordan Belford
What's up,
right here. What's poppin'? Mr.
What's
Pre-New
up,
York.
What's up, chat?
I see you got fat pockets this morning.
Yeet.
Yes, sir. Full pockets, baby.
It's
That's how we like it. Yes.
What's up?
What's up, boys? What's up, chat? Happy New York session.
NY.
How we feeling? What's the good word?
Everything. Just happy you're here, brother. Just happy you're here.
Yes, sir. Grateful to be here.
The Jordan Belford of Pre-New York.
Let's get it. Grateful to be here, man. Grateful to make more progress here today. Let's get to it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ricky Rose. Yeah. There you go. Do I trade the NASDAQ? I don't trade the NASDAQ. Yeah, I was trading it for a little bit, collecting data on it, but I think I just naturally just move towards ES. It just fits me a little bit better. I'm more comfortable. I don't know, something about it. Just I like it better than NQ. So I'm gonna just roll with that. Yeah, got a little bit better. Actually, a lot better results on ES too.
PF Trader, let me show you how I'm going to sell you this pen. Yes, sir. Green, tighten up, brother. I'm here. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's not looking bad. I was looking at those potential sells on gold, but we just left there.
Gold, yeah. Yeah, I would have took sells on gold had we left the wick on the 8:30 candle, 15 minute.
Yeah, definitely, bro.
Oh, yes.
Not today.
Yes, I really love the way that you put your goal. But what really takes my attention, that effortless word. That's one of the key words to that phrase, effortlessly. Effortlessly. And you will notice that it will come in almost effortlessly. So, yeah, that's one of the key words to that self-talk right there is the word effortlessly. Good pickup. Good pickup. Gold melted? Let's take a look. It's just caught up. It's really just caught up in this 1 hour, really just 1 hour chop here. Where's Uncle Scalp? Uncle Scalp. We're in the chop. We're in the
Where's Uncle
chop,
Scalp when you
gang.
need him?
Where is he?
Yeah, where's he at, bro? It's been a while, huh?
He's patrolling the mean streets of NYC.
been
Don't
a hot
play.
minute.
You get a ticket out there, just be like, I know Uncle Scalp. Bring him on.
I don't
Call
even
him
think
up.
chat remembers Uncle Scalp. Certain people.
Yeah, certain people definitely know. US 30? Why don't I trade US 30? I don't know. Basically the same reason I don't trade every other pair outside of like Gold and ES. I just never took enough time to sample size it, right? Never took enough time to implement it into my trading business, to collect the data, to do the work. You know, trading a new pair is not just trading a new pair. I know some of y'all just type it in on your watch list and boom, you know, all of a sudden you're trading that pair, but you know, that's not the way the pros do it, right? The pros are going to collect data. They're going to sample size. It takes time. And sometimes you're just not willing to do that, right? And for me, I love trading gold. I wanted another pair. I decided to sample size NQ and ES, and I went with one of those. So, you know, you can trade any pair as long as you're willing to do the work to get to know that pair. And I just haven't been willing to do the work for that.
Yeah. And then like we treat a pair kind of like we would treat people. Like we look at them kind of the same in terms of like the more time, you know, you spend focusing on this pair, right? The more you're going to kind of get familiar with how it works. The same thing with like a person. The more time you spend with a person, the more you're going to understand like what that person likes, what they don't like. Same thing with the pair, right? The more time the more consistent you are with this one pair, two pairs, right? The more you're going to understand it better and get familiar with it.
Yep. True. How much percentage do I take on partials? Either 50 or 80%. I don't think there's a right or wrong. Just depends. If I have 4 contracts open, I'll typically close 3. If I have 2 contracts open, I'll typically close 1. So I'll close like, if I have a smaller size in, I'll close half. If I have a bigger size in, I'll usually close 80. But there is no right or wrong. And actually, I think maybe the right answer would be 50%. You know, I think I've explained this to some of you guys sometimes, or at some point. But Mark Douglas talked about closing 50%, and that way you're always right. So what he meant by that was like, let's say you have a target that is up here, right up here, and you get into a buy position. Right, and let's say you have a area right here that you want to close partials. So let's say you close 50% there, right? So price moves up, you close 50%. Price comes back down, you win because you closed 50%, right? Now, let's say price continues going, right? Let's say that the destination, let me make it in yellow, is like way up here, the full target, right? And then all of a sudden price hits that area and you close 50% and price runs, you win because you only closed 50% here, right? So in the first example, you win because you at least closed 50%, right, before it came down to break even. And then if it runs, you win also because you only closed 50%, right? And you still have 50% of your position running versus if you closed 80%, you know, you'd only have 20% running, right? Does that make sense? So that has honestly made the most sense to me in terms of what to do in partial partial TP times. But yeah, I mean, if you like it, try it. But it makes total sense to me. And sometimes I do it that way. Sometimes I close 80. It just depends on the trade.
Every trade's a little unique and different. Sometimes you'll take full,
Sometimes, yeah, take full.
But yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense, the 50% partial.
Yeah. Yo, what's good, Sam, man? How are you, bro? The boy.
Sam, man, what's up, brother?
He's here.
What's going on, brother? Sammy, I was just thinking what you were saying. I was just like somewhere delayed.
I'm not sure what you are asking, Badio Life. How do we do that? I forgot what we were talking about.
Yes, sir, Sam, man, feeling good, bro. I'm blessed and highly favored.
I'm not sure what book he said that in. I'm pretty sure that was audio. I heard him say that. It was like on a stage. So he was like doing a presentation. Yeah, I personally like to bag most of my profits because I'm usually on the money when it comes to like where price gonna reject from. Like I'm usually on the money for both, right? So usually, like, let's say I have a partial TP here or something, like price will hit it and then like reject it, right? So let's say we hit it and then reject it. So at least I close my partials, then I probably got hit at break even, and then later like price continues driving down. But again, I don't need to be in the move all day. At times I don't need to, collect the full bag, especially when you have copy traders and bigger accounts that you can use a little bit bigger lot sizes on. So I'm never stressing the base hits. Actually, base hits have really kind of put me in a position to be profitable over the years.
Yeah, and I think most of the time, like, price will hit that base hit point and go back into drawdown, go back into break even versus like continuing to move to TP. I feel like more times than not, like, it's smart to take base hits because we'll usually reject that point more times than not, versus continuing to move more.
Mm-hmm.
And we know our setups move best, 20 to 40 pips. We can easily catch with our setups, so why try to get more?
True. And if we are going to try, we leave a runner.
Yeah, no, how many times the setup is 1 or 2 pips away from your final TP and it reverses.
Yeah.
Yes, bro.
That happened last night in Asian. I closed partials and then the rest of it, I probably could have got full, maybe another 3 or 4 pips. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so that's why I always like bagging 80.
Yeah. That's facts, Rafi.
It's happened to me, man, multiple times, bro. You're like, here we go. I mean, there's clean range. There's no possible way it's not going to do it. And you're like 2 pips away and it reverses and B.
Same, bro. Yep.
BE.
Another break-even trade.
Yep.
That's why I always.
That's another trade I could have bagged profits on. Damn it. Yep. I would be up $2,000 right now if I would have bagged profits on the last 5 trades.
Mm-hmm.
Then after that, you take a massive loss, and then here we go.
Yep.
Now you're in drawdown.
Yep.
And now you're like, all right, screw this edge, revenge trade.
And probably the only reason you took a massive loss because you're pissed that you didn't get your other 2 trades to hit TP because you got caught holding the bag. So not only do you get caught holding the bag at break even, but then they take the bag due to your emotional hijacking. You know what I mean? So it's the recipe for disaster. Happens all the time.
Wait a second. Then after that, you label yourself as in, I can't get this game.
Then it gets deeper.
I'm not that.
Mm-hmm.
Now you know what happens after that.
Then that affects you, affects your mind, your thoughts. That affects your day, your relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're fighting with your wife, right? Like, it's like, oh damn.
Bro, once you label it, that visual representation or whatever it is that you're labeling has a meaning. And it's true at that point. That's how limiting beliefs start happening.
Yep. People don't want to hear that though.
Things.
People don't want to hear that though, right? They just want to hear, give me trading. Tell me something to feel good about trading. It's like, no. How about we make you feel really bad, so that way you can understand that there's layers to the game. So eventually, right, you could feel really good by developing the skill set. You know, it's like the truth hurts, but at the end of the day, it sets you free. So once you begin to consciously take notes of these things that John and Rafi are talking about here, like, you begin to catch on to where you're going to get emotionally hijacked and you don't fall into the trap anymore. Don't fall into the trap. It's a mind game.
Yeah, man. It's either you're following your plan today, or like you're listening to your ego, or, you know, doing things to support your ego, whatever.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Lisa Cook's in trouble. She took out a second mortgage here, and Trump's a bit angry at that. I think he's just an excuse to take over the Fed. I think she may actually challenge that in court and possibly win. I think Trump's a little upset. He's trying to get in the Fed. That's what it is. Gold.
Yeah,
Gold. We're stuck in a 1 hour range on gold. It's gonna be tough to come up with a trade until we get like either a support at the bottom of the range, or like resistance at the top of it, or a breakout. Yeah, maybe we create support, but we don't know yet, right? That there's still a candle that needs to close here, which is this one. So yeah, we'll see if it closes as support, and if it does, then maybe we kind of make the same move that we made in pre-New York. We'll see. Gotta wait though. Gotta wait.
That'd be beautiful.
That'd be beautiful. Oh yes, when you're $20 to $100 away from a payout, and you're like, yeah, let me just scalp a couple bucks and blow the account. Oh man, I've done that too. Ah, yes, the growing pains of a trader. Yep.
Gotta love it.
He will get there. Yeah, he will get there. He seems to be.
Yep.
He's on it like a dog on a bone. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, 15 closure. We closed Doji, I think, right? Yeah, Doji. So nothing.
Trash.
ES though. ES. I like, if we get these closures on ES, I really like it. We got 9:30 coming, so maybe like 9:45-ish possible move on ES here.
Yo, YouTube chat, who's seen that Asian open candle freaking last night?
Crazy.
Holy smokes.
And then the one after, like you talking about the bullish one?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that candle was wild. Look at this thing. Yeah,
Monster.
you had a inverted type of celery here too. So some of the guys and girls in the clubhouse took this. I was a little late. By the time I got here, this candle was already closed or had already moved up like insane. But this thing really pumped. That's what happens when Lisa Cook got cooked.
Yeah. Exactly. Snap.
Over almost 350 pip move.
Love that. Shout out Gold.
You guys remember when Joe Biden used to tweet and do that? Yeah, me neither.
Maybe
Trump get in there.
100 pip move max, bro. Not 300.
Trump said, "You're fired. You're fired." Boom. Market just exploded.
Boy.
I'm taking over the Fed. We're cutting rates.
It's pretty savage though to fire someone. Boss.
3K with one contract. I know, right? Yeah. London
Deuce trade, bro, the worst, man.
Yeah, what happened?
Just being close to a payout and not getting it.
Oh,
you know,
yeah, that
because
sucks.
our ego and our actions.
Happens.
Yeah.
You can get close to a payout and mess it up too, just with probability as well. So like, that's what I try and say. Like, don't feel too bad. You're definitely gonna blow some accounts, like, in your in your pursuit to take these payouts?
That actually happened to me a couple months ago. Close to a payout, and then just a couple good losses in a row. Kind of wiped me out.
Yeah. We love Trump. We're enjoying the movie. That's what we're doing. The world is a stage. We're enjoying
We
laughing.
love to play the game.
We're not laughing with them. We're laughing at them. We're laughing at them all. We're just enjoying our popcorn, man. We know that the whole world is a stage. Didn't take this trade. Can you please explain reasons behind it? Let's take a look. Yeah, the 15-minute close at no bottom wick. Yeah, 15 had no lower wick, and 1 hour candle was still open. So.
And
yeah.
no closure below either on the 15-minute.
Yeah, and then basically the plan was to, if this candle had a lower wick, we were gonna take a sell, right? But the candle, this candle right here, right? So the plan here at 8:25 today was when that candle closed below, we take this sell because it's exactly what we talked about in this past weekend's counter trend trading idea, right? But we closed with no wick, and we also had news coming in. Right, so we avoided that as always, and what do you know? Price would have wicked us in and stopped us out, right? And then we closed back above the range, and then now you need a bearish candle closure like this, right? So if you're going to take a sell now, you're going to want to see a closure now, right, below the range, so that way now you have a nice clean counter trend breakout, right? And it leaves a wick kind of like that, and then we could take that sell, right? It's not that we didn't believe that price wouldn't go down there. We understood why, right? That it would go down, but we still needed that concept to show up, right? And we didn't get that concept, so that's why we stayed out the trade. So what we did get was this, boom, right? So that candle that needed to close like right here, closed like right there, and then therefore we stayed out of that trade. And you know, I'd mentioned it looks good on the 30-minute, but in this case, I'm gonna need to wait. You know, if that 15 doesn't have a wick plus the news, gonna have to wait there. Yeah, so if we get a 30-minute like support, maybe possible buys to come back up. If not, you may play around here in this 1 hour support level. Oh, let's go. What up, Aaron? Welcome in the clubhouse, man. You said I've been on the YouTube for 2 years. Now I'm here. Let's get it. Welcome, my friend. Yeah, we made it.
What's up, Aaron? Welcome, brother.
Mama, we made it.
Good
Welcome
to see you
in.
on the call, my man.
Welcome in, G. Be sure to go through the course, study the course really well. It's laid out in nice bite-sized pieces for you to kind of, you know, tap into it, and then take your time in the webinars. So keep in mind we do webinars every single weekend. We already have a bunch of pre-recorded ones. Take your time with them. Don't try and breeze through them. Really get the most out of them. I mean, that's the point, right? So, and they're a little lengthy, right? They're like an hour long. So yeah, just take your time with that stuff, and there's a lot of really, really good information in there. But welcome, G, welcome. And if you need anything, you just holler at us. Live chat's moving, so any questions you have, don't hesitate to ask. Can you explain the trade on the African session? What? What the heck? What the hecky?
Which
what the hecky?
is that one?
Which one is that? We got to get that one in the clubhouse, man. Damn, I didn't know that.
Yo, word, bro. we need a host for that session, chat.
That's funny. Did I ever listen to David? Maybe. I don't think so. The name doesn't ring a bell. Back from vacation. What up, Ray Slay? Hope you had a good vacay, bro. Let's get it. Let's get it. What the hecky?
What's up, Ray Slay?
Ray Slay back in the house. Where'd you take your vacation? I remember back like when I had a job and stuff, be talking to my coworkers. You know how they give you like vacation or whatever at work?
Like updates. Yeah.
I'm like, where are you going? He's like, dude, where am I going? I can't afford to go anywhere. It's going to be a staycation. He's like, I'm literally sitting at my house and not moving for the next 5 days. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. He says a
Sounds
staycation.
depressing.
Imagine working every day and then not being able to go on a vacation. That's crazy. The Matrix got everyone right where they want them now. But by the way, we've been preaching this for a decade. They have annihilated, wiped out the middle class, wiped them out, right? And we've been preaching this for years about pick a side. You either get rich or you're going to stay broke, right? There will be no more middle ground, right? There will be no more middle class. It is annihilated already, right? If you think it's going to happen, you're already too late. It's already happened, right? The plan has been put into place. COVID moved a lot of things around. You think COVID was a disease or something. This was a transfer of wealth, a transfer of the way things are done in the world. A reset is what you would call it, right? So if you haven't been on top of it, I mean, you're going to get left behind, right? So just keep these things in mind. They have literally annihilated the middle class. You don't believe me?
Oh, definitely.
Go book a trip. Go book a trip. Let me know how you feel after you pay for the trip. Most likely, it's not going to be fun, right? And a lot of people, unfortunately, now they go on vacations, but they're depressed the whole time because they're putting everything on a credit card. They're losing hours at their job. They can't even enjoy their family. The Matrix got the middle class so caught up. It's not even funny at this point. It's really, you know, these people. You're dealing with sick people that run this thing. You know what I mean? So it's sad to see, but you know, we've known about this for over a decade. So we've been planning, right? We've been planning for it.
Dude, for real, bro.
What the hecky? Chris Williamson. No, I've never heard of. I don't think I've ever heard of his stuff either. SVJ by September. It's not that I can't. Like I could get an SVJ right now. Like it's not that I can't do it. It's just there's probably some other things that should get done first.
Is it necessary right now?
Yeah, it's not necessary. You know, it's nice, but you know, same thing with the Porsche.
It's
like
kind of necessary.
I could add the
Porsche.
Porsche.
Not necessary.
Yeah, I mean the Porsche I could add 2 years ago if I wanted it, right? But it wasn't necessary then. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Anything can happen.
We're still trying to figure out why we're here, what our purpose is.
I'm just trying to figure out how the hell I got here. I don't even know what's going on. We just dropped down and popped out and ended up here.
Dude, for real, man.
COVID's the reason I'm here on the streams now. Yeah, nice. Yeah, COVID woke up the, you know, unfortunately their plan backfired because we're now in a day of remembrance of Christ consciousness waking up in the masses. So no longer are people going to be fooled by religious dogma or, you know, political BS, right? People are really starting to wake up at this point, and it's activating. So a lot of people think this could be a downtime, but we know every adversity comes with what? The seed of an equal or greater benefit, right? Greater benefit. Yo, yeah, I think I remember him. Yeah, David. I think I've seen something on him. Didn't he doesn't he predict a lot of things? Like predicted Trump was going to be president or get shot or something. He said after Corona. I forgot that was the name, Corona. I feel bad for Corona beer. You know how much their stock probably, did their stock go down or up? I don't know. I actually was not paying attention. Yeah. They don't want you knowing. They don't want you knowing about this stuff. They don't want you knowing that, you know, that new set that you just bought at Lululemon was my old recycled Sprite bottle, and now you're wearing it, right? They just want your money, your time, attention, and they just want to poison you at any chance you can get.
Spot on, bro.
Hold on, wait, whoa, what did he say? My Lululemon set? Yeah. That's my old Coca-Cola bottle you're wearing. Imagine when you go into the sauna with that. Imagine when you sweat with that product. Imagine wearing plastic. Yeah, it's called polyester. Wait, whoa, we didn't say that. Oh, man. David Simpson? I don't know who that is either. Yeah, maybe that might be the guy. That's him.
Yeah, hilarious, bro.
Yeah, I don't know if Corona's sales went up or down. I'm not sure. But we do have a 30-minute closure coming up. They want you thinking of showers to go in and wash your body with chemical poisons like shampoo, they call it, and body soap. Right? We're just not the same. You go into poison up your body. I go into wash off mediocrity, to pour on abundance, and to change the frequency of the water with 432 music. Yeah.
Blue heavy metals, bro.
I got the 432 hertz playing in the shower, altering the water. You're over here putting poison in your hair like that, thinking you're washing.
Wow.
I'm done.
We
I'm
got
done.
an infrared light thing on the shower.
Yeah.
So we don't have a normal light. It's the actual infrared.
Yeah. Somebody asked, how deep down the rabbit hole are you? I said, well, just put it this way. I'm wearing $100 cotton boxers right now because I don't want plastic going into my skin. So we're slightly deep. We're slightly deep. We're in there. We're in there a little bit.
Dang.
Homer Simpson yet. He said, man, I got that Lululemon on right now. Here we go. Here we go.
God bless, bro.
All right. We're getting rejections here. So we'll see. We got time. Nothing here on ES just yet. It probably did. Yeah, it probably did. I'm not too sure. Having used soap and munch, just cold showers and saunas. Hey, there you go. There you go.
30 closures coming up.
How we looking? How we looking on the 30? We got 9:30 coming up here. Let's see what we can do. We got 7 seconds, 30 closure. Actually doesn't look that bad here. So potential lower wick, and we might be clean. Yeah, I might have to take this on a top step only because I'm kind of at my $600 here. So let's see if we get a lower wick here on this candle, and then potential buy stops coming up. 15 close with 0 wick on forex, but I'm not going to be paying attention to that too much. But I definitely need a lower wick.
I just noticed that.
No polyester. Yeah, no top wick really on the 15, so that could be an issue. Let's take a look over here at ES. Yeah, no closure above yet.
Range.
So this is what I'm talking about. You know, this is my favorite time to trade, right? So I talked about this on my story a couple weeks back. But, you know, when it's your favorite time to trade, you're going to be a little bit more prone to get into this into trades, right? You're going to want to get in even if price doesn't line up with what you got going on. But a lot of times this is where traders really take a hit. So you have to control yourself during your high time of trading, your favorite time of trading. And just because it's your favorite time of trading doesn't necessarily mean that you should be getting into trades unless it's like real, true, familiar price action. So we got the support that we're looking for on gold, but can we get a lower wick is the question. If we can't, who cares, right? We're in a 1 hour chop fest here where it's just ranging back and forth. We're already profitable on the day. I'd say 70% of us. Zero need for FOMO here without that lower wick. Zero need to rush into this trade, right? Desperate. If you do that, you're desperate. You're desperate, and you're still a little weak, right, on your discipline. So you got to, you know, train the muscle. Right now is the time to train the discipline muscle, right, by staying out of the trade. What happens when you train muscles, by the way? It hurts, right? It hurts a little. It tears a little, right? Yeah, it hurts. It hurts watching price move up without you, and you know it's going to happen, but it trains the muscle, so the muscle grows, and at this point, you're training that discipline muscle because that's what's going to pay you long term.
Yep. And you're only in this. I'm talking about the traders who are trading our system and know that no lower wick is no entry, right? If you're in this, you're definitely attached to the outcome right now. You're just simply focused on making money, right? since we're attached to the process of trading our edge, just doing what's required of us, we have no feeling right now towards this at all. No attachment towards this, you know?
Yep.
So that helps as well. Being detached from the outcome, you won't, jump into FOMO.
I'll tell you
as
one thing
much.
though. Yeah, that's true. And if 9:15 or 10 a.m. can close below 17, that's the trade right there. So a lot of times people will get into the buy, or let's just say in this scenario, they'll break their rules here, right? And then they'll get stopped out. And then what'll happen is I'll say, hey guys, look, this looks really good. We should take this trade now. And then what happens is you've already been stopped out, so you can't even participate in this move. And all of a sudden, we're like, W's in the chat, another one, blah, 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 blah. And then you're like, why did I even take that buy? Like, it didn't even line up with the position, like with the playbook or what I was looking for. And you deserve the loss, you deserve the loss there. And you have to eat that loss. And at the same time, think like, let me not do that anymore, right? Let me not jump the gun when the playbook isn't there. Even though I want to do it, I feel like doing it, but grown-ups don't do that. Mature professionals don't do things when they want to, right? They do things when it's time. Little babies do things when they want it, or they want it now, right? Or they want it, right? So as a professional, you really got to never deviate from your plan. Even one time is too much, right? So, but again, it just depends what you're trading for. Maybe you're just trading for some profits here today. You don't care about the long game. But I'm always talking to the long-term thinkers here, right? The long-term traders. And this is where you want to practice that discipline.
Right. So the professional traders win the day by following their plan and their rules and their risk management rules, etc., right? So by us not getting in this because it's not a part of our plan, we're winning, right? Somehow, some way in the long run, we're going to be making money off not taking this setup here, right? Because we aren't profitable off the trades we take, but off the trades we don't take. So what we're doing here is winning in our habits and winning our processes, and ultimately creating a habit that's going to allow us to be consistent winners.
And if you got a bunch of FOMO right now, just go to the 1 hour and shrink it a little bit. There you go. Yo, look at that wonderful trade you're missing out on right now. It's so good. It's so great.
Yeah. But yeah, not just like it's a W to take a winning trade, it's a W to not take a trade as well, when the system says not to.
Yeah. ES, though, is looking, got some potential here for like 945. Let's see. I was questioning myself yesterday. Yup. How does that human understand that I don't need to take a trade? Yup. No setup, but still do. Why do we need to train? Yeah, you need to train the brain repetition. You know what I mean? You've trained the brain regardless already to wanting the money, right? So you just gotta want to be a good trader. Like we talked about this in the clubhouse, right? I got into trading, gang, for 5 reasons and 5 reasons only. You want to know what they are? Money, and yep, you got it. Money, right? So I think we can all come to the understanding that we're all in this for money. We all want to be filthy rich. We all want to just swim in a bathtub full of money, right? And some of you guys want to give it away. Some of you guys want to spend it. Some of you guys want to... Everyone's got different plans with it, right? But can we all agree that we're all here to make money, right? Okay, so now that we are under that agreement, now we have to get good at what it takes to make the money, right? Because everyone wants to make money, right? But not everyone is willing to do what it takes to make the money, right? Just like everyone wants to be a professional. You know how many young kids want to be a professional NFL quarterback, right? But why did Tom Brady get it and others don't? Because he fell in love with the process. He didn't care. He knew what he wanted, and he knew what it took to get there. So as long as you know your output, you have to now focus on the inputs, which is the actions, the habits, the thoughts, the things that have to get done in order to be the best. So the man that falls in love with the process is going to dominate the man that only wants the result all day long. He's going to run right past him. He's going to be the dominator, right? So you have to fall in love with the process of things. And at times, this is a part of the process, staying out of certain trades that don't line up, you know, resisting temptation, right? All these type of things, right? These are what make one rich, right? And wealthy and skilled, and skills pay the bills, right? So I think now that we all know we're all here to make money and get filthy rich, let's focus on it now. So stop focusing on the money, completely detach from that. We all know that's the goal. And now let's focus on being the best quarterback or the best trader that we can possibly be, right? And that's a day by day process. So how many days can you hold yourself accountable? How many days can you string together and be disciplined, right? In the beginning, I could not do this for like 2.5 years. Eventually, I got beat up so bad in the markets that I just decided to get my act together and take this day by day by day. So my only plan every day is to be the best at playing this position, which is being a trader, right? Playing the trader position, playing the 8-figure position. So that's all you need to focus on. Don't worry about the money and how it's coming. It's going to come by doing what's required, right? It's as simple as that. Simple
Yes,
as
sir, very
that.
well said.
Yes.
Yep.
And if you jump the gun on ES, look at this now, you know, straight back down. Crazy.
Yep. 2 good reasons to detach from the outcome. 1, most problems in trading is caused because of us focusing on the outcome. And then 2, the beautiful thing about the technical edge, right, and what they're designed to do, technical edges are designed to take care of the outcomes for us, which means we don't have to focus on the outcome at all, because if we run the edge, it will take care of the outcomes for us. Yo, sorry, I'm out of breath. Just did some pull-ups.
Yeah, no, I mean that's exactly what it is. That's why you create a system to get a result. So why interfere with the system, right? You clearly don't know what you're doing. The system knows what it's doing. Like, I don't know if I do whatever I want as a trader, I will be a horrible trader. I will lose a lot. But I just follow the system, which is designed to get me to be profitable, right? So if you go back and watch some of my podcasts or the reels, you know, I just focus on that system, and that system is what gets me paid, right? The system is my boss. The playbook is my boss, and I listen to that. When the playbook tells me to go, I go. When it tells me to stay, I stay, and I don't get involved. I keep myself out of it. I seen somebody ask me, how do I handle emotions in trading? I immediately go back to there can be no emotions. So once I get emotional, I go, no. There can't be emotions here. All right. Is the system in front of us? No. Then just shut up and wait. Right. That's it. I shut my mind off. Right. I get rid of that stuff because I know there's no room for it here. No room for it. My emotions will get me in trouble. So I leave them outside of the office door. You got to be stone cold with it. You know, some people can't do it. You know, some people just ain't got it in them. Right. But me, I got it in me. So I just keep them outside of trading, and any emotions that I do have, I pay attention to them, right? And I ask myself a couple questions, and that's it. You know, I move on.
And since our plan and technical edges take care of the outcomes for us, that's our sign that we don't have to focus on that, right? We don't have to take care of that. It takes care of itself.
Yeah. Like if this candle closes above and then gives us a lower wick, I don't have to think anymore. There's no thinking on my, it's okay, buy stop. Right? If it doesn't close above, I don't have to think. There's no buy stop, right? Like everything is laid out. It guides me. I don't guide it. I'm the chosen one. Yeah, there you go. He said he's looking into my soul right now. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, you know, I've been there. You know, I know what it's like. The only reason I can talk like a lot about this stuff is obviously I've gone through everything, you know, I've gone through all those emotions and all that type of stuff.
Yes, sir.
That's the only way, man. I mean, if you think about it, you know, it's like, we said this before, you know, it's like this game, it takes a different kind of person, a different kind of way of thinking for you to make it work in the long term, you know? So if you are constantly thinking the same way everybody else thinks in a game where you need to change your way of thinking and seeing things, bro, you're gonna keep getting the same results, you know? So you have to change. It takes change to make a change. If you don't make a change, nothing's gonna change. It's simple. So what
Yep.
are the emotions? What is this visual representation that you're attached to that is getting on the way for you to get the results that you're looking for?
Yeah.
Got to ask the
Believe it or not,
questions.
a lot of those are limiting beliefs. Tell you that. How you were brought up about your idea with money, how you were brought up thinking about what you deserve. So many things. It's not just, looking at the candles up and down, because if you think about the systems, it's pretty simple. But there are some things laying in your subconscious that override your conscious movements, your conscious decision making. So what is it that is moving you to do the wrong things, that is, keeping you away from doing it? It's very simple whenever you are willing to do that. If you're willing to go there, you will find the answers. I mean, the Bible says it, right?
Yep.
Got to be
Everything
willing.
you will find.
Seek it,
There
baby.
you
Seek
go.
it. Seek it.
Seek it. Yeah.
Yep.
It is in there. Don't bypass it, because if you try to avoid it, it's just a pattern. You are going to make some money, as in, you're going to pass an account, you get into the fund and you blow it. Boom. Whoa. What just happened? It's a pattern. What's getting on the
Pattern.
way?
Patterns.
Yes,
Got to
sir.
catch on to them. Do you see the patterns?
Yep. That's the best way to get something, right? By aligning with it, becoming the person who already has it.
Yep.
One of the beautiful things I caught from Mark Douglas interview, the guy was like, what do traders have to do to, change their results? And he said they have to learn how to change the way they think. So you want something, you must align with it, and you must become the person, embody the person, and you'll attract it.
Yep. Okay, I think we got a 15 closure coming up here. So let's see how we do. We got 11 seconds. So we might want to run up out of here. 4 hour just broke the highs. 15 is going to get a closure here. I might have to take this on top step, not top one. Yeah, let's see if we can get a lower wick. And if we do, potential buy stops here on the break of the previous candle high, I would say. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. So I'm going to have a buy stop here on the break of the previous candle high. Gold, yeah, I wish we'd caught that. Wish we had a bottom wick there, but it is what it is. I wanted to take that on my live account.
Would have been nice.
Yeah.
No lower wick though.
That would have been nice. That would have been nice. Oh, Magnus is here. How you
Magnus.
doing?
Magnus.
He's here. He's here.
How you doing?
Let me put how you doing today? That's what Maverick says now. How you doing today? The Viking.
How you doing?
Oh. Hey.
What's up, Viking?
How are
What's up,
you?
Good and James? What's up, Rafi? What's up, Nick?
What's popping? How
You
we
doing great?
feeling? Where is he? Where is he?
Feeling
Where is
good,
he?
man.
Spotlight him.
Right
Spotlight
here,
him.
brother.
Blessed and
Right
highly
here.
favored.
Bang.
How you feeling, bro?
Same, bro. Blessed and highly favored, yeah.
Awesome.
Buy stop.
Yeah, that was a solid buy you got there in the pre-New York.
Bro, that was money.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Sheesh.
Pre-New York be giving them textbook plays, honestly.
Beautiful.
Bro, I got like one account left because of you now. I took it on
Let's
all
freak
accounts
out.
except one.
Let's freaking get it.
Savage.
W.
Savage.
That's the one that's gonna run it up.
For real.
Let's see. Magnus, how
Awesome.
many
Yeah,
accounts you
amazing
got? Like
trade.
5 or 6, right?
Yeah. Wait, 6. No, 7.
Sheesh.
W.
He said 7.
Probably.
I'm trading 3,
Yeah.
4. I'm trading 5 accounts. 3 on one copy trader and then 2 kind of like single here.
Nice.
Okay, I copied them all, so I only got like 2.
Okay. Yeah, it's nice when you're
Basically,
copying.
yeah. Yeah, but it is 7 accounts, but they're like copied.
Yeah, that's nice. I might have to run up a few more here. We'll see.
There's
All right.
always more to run up, bro.
If
for
we
real.
respect the lows here, then I'm gonna keep the buy stop. If we break the lows, then I'm gonna kind of get out of or delete it.
Yeah, did you catch that today, Magnus? Or That buy?
Yeah. I did.
Nice. You said you only got on one account?
No. I have one account left now to use.
Oh, okay. Beautiful. Oh,
So I
for
took it
this
on
for
all
today?
6.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, bet. Let's get it.
Yeah. Yeah, that looked mad good.
Yep.
It looked great. It really did.
Sir.
What's Goldie up to? Back down? Goldie. Holy, we're going to get this 30 closure below 17. I think I'm going to get rid of ES because gold is starting to get me a little fired up here. So, yeah, I'm going to... did we break the lows?
Yeah.
Yeah. We only nipped them, so I'm going to keep it for now. If we start crashing through, then I'll get rid of it. Yeah, and if anything, then maybe we'll hold off and potentially look for like a celery play here too. How come we're concentrating more on the 1 hour today instead of the setting our lines in the 15? Well, they're both the same today. Yeah, so the 15 resistance also lines up with the 1 hour. And by the way, the 1 hour looks the best, you know. And by the way, by what I mean by that is it looks like crap, right? So it shows you what we're really looking at here today. This is a choppy ES market. This is a choppy gold market today. Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
Gold closure below though looks all right.
It actually looks incredible. It looks to me
Yeah,
it looks
for
better than all right. It looks really good. So,
Yeah, right.
and then, you know, also the ES buys don't look bad too, mainly on the 1 hour, but I'm going to delete that buy stop right now on ES. So time to delete,
Like
delete, and then we wait. You know, we just wait here. 1 hour closure coming up in 10 minutes. Give me a sec. I'll be right back, all right?
Okay. Choppy markets here. Cool. ES crashing out. Oh, yeah, ES big melter there. Snap. What's up, Tamara? Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I was on in session today. Magnus, good.
Bro, it was epic, but we had we waited for a couple. We had like 2 opportunities, I think, but one drove with no bottom wick, unfortunately. So
I think I seen that. That was right at London Open, right? Like 3:30. That
Yeah,
inverted
I think-
celery.
I think inverted celery. Yeah, we closed below. That's one thing, but I would have taken it if you got a bottom wick, just anticipating like the fall, making a low, and all of that. And, it made sense with volume coming in, but no bottom wick, no way. Below range and no bottom wick, no way.
Yeah, I noticed
couldn't
that
do
too. I noticed that this morning. I'm like, ooh, nice big move there at London Open, but I'm like, oh damn, no lower wick. So yeah, I wouldn't have gotten that.
No lower wick, bro, and the fact that we closed below the range and with no bottom wick.
That's true. That too.
Yeah, that's 2 signs going against, and I'm like, nah,
Right.
no way.
We'll stay out.
Yeah, but it moved, and not so quick actually. It moved in the last like 2 minutes, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Nice.
But it's
Doesn't
alright.
matter
Not
anyways.
really our move. No.
Yeah, because you caught your move anyways a couple hours later.
Yeah, I don't really care. It's like patience, pace, and we also said that before we left and all that. So
Yeah. Beautiful, man. Yo, good night, Keefy Monster. Good night, bro. Some rest. Some of us out here are on the Asian session time right now. It's like, yo, it's time for sleep. Man. Which pair is this? This is ES or the S&P 500. Is it safe to go on a sell? I mean, I don't know. That depends on your plan. What does the trading plan say? At the end of the day, we're never safe here, in the markets.
never, never. Always
You always
random
have a
unique.
risk. Yeah, you always have a risk of losing. There's always that risk, So make sure
Always.
that what you're doing fits your plan, and go from there. Why is it important to have a bottom wick? Just because if you look back at most candlesticks, right? Most candlesticks, I would say 80 to 85% of them have top and bottom wicks. So there's always a good probability that there will be a lower wick, right? So before we'll get into a buy, like we'll like to see the lower wick happen first, and then we like to get in just because we know there could be a chance, right? We make a lower wick. So that's really it, right? The answer, just because most candles have top and bottom wicks.
True.
Yep.
And we even came back for that bottom wick now. We see in the 15-minute chart, we came back for that bottom wick that was missing on the 15.
Yep.
Almost every time we do that.
Yep, that autonomy of a candle, right? Wicked body, correct.
I wonder what that fall will do. You know, that fall time frame closes at support, but we close like bullish, but below resistance too. I mean, we have a wick to fill, so looks pretty good though. But
You talking
yeah,
about
we'll
gold?
see. Yeah, gold.
Yeah, I'll be sick.
Right. We could, right.
Let's
We
do
could
it.
just be
6
set
minutes.
up for a range maybe on the 4-hour. See.
Bro, if it
Yeah,
closes,
Awesome.
yeah, that'll be a breakout on the 4-hour, bro.
Wow.
That'll be
Yeah, if it clo-
sick.
The close above, yeah, that'd be nice. And then
Oh, yeah,
that would
that'd
be
be
a
lovely.
good sign that this daily candle may want to keep moving up too.
Yeah, then we could maybe
Whoa.
see it like either move down or like a new resistance and a new support and a break above on the 15 or something.
Yeah.
Wow, ES here.
Do we get the celery? Yo, you gotta love
Looking
ES.
sick on
Oh
ES.
my gosh.
Holy
5
smokes.
minutes.
That's so funny, man. The stops
Dude,
are
what was that bottom
steep.
like?
If we can get this celery, that's gonna be great. We get like a stop at like 20 pips, maybe break the highs. We'll see, partners.
Yo, that looks sick. Looks like NQ here.
And Kuski.
9:30.
Wow, look at that. Holy,
Poked.
holy.
That's
Poking
insane.
balloons over there.
What time do we do London? We start London at 1:30, right? Yeah, 1:30 a.m. Eastern.
1:30.
1:30 or
4 a.m. Eastern time every single day, Monday through Friday.
Sunday.
Right.
Oh, actually, yeah, for London it's Monday, right?
Oh, yeah,
Eastern.
it is Monday to Sunday, but Eastern time it is Sunday to Friday, yeah.
Yeah.
Or yeah, Friday, yeah.
We get the most sessions come from London. We get one extra session, I think, right, with London on Sundays. Kinda, yeah,
Yeah.
I think so, yeah. Maybe not, because you don't get it on what's it called?
Oh, then it's
On
it is Friday night, kinda. So Thursday, like late.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
NQ on steroids, yeah. How much time we got? 4 minutes left here? Yeah, let's see. We might re-add that buy stop in like 4 minutes.
Yeah, close your buff looks great.
Look at that 4-hour candle. If we can close strong bullish here, man, we could push.
Sure.
Don't jump the gun though. Don't jump the gun. Base hits is a trading style. Yes, I love that. Yeah, you know you'll just snag more opportunity, right? Like if you go over to like let's say trade. Let me go to TradeZella here, right? So if you go over to TradeZella, you just doesn't that look better? Even if let's say like okay, let's say that 12K is really 20K, but almost every day is red. Like that's honestly depressing. Like yeah, I get it, the money's there, but like I want to show up and win. Right, I like to win. Like I don't want to have most of my days red and 3 really good days where I actually caught a hold of like a 1 to 5, right, or something like that. Like I'd rather take my base hits, stack my wins, feel like a winner, work like a winner, right? Be pumped up about trading, excited to show up to the sessions, than to sit in trades that are basically going to snag 1 to 4, 1 to 3, 1 to 5. But it's like, how many times a month are you doing that? Because we're hitting base hits almost every day, and that to me that makes me a little bit more fired up to come to learn to to do the job, really, to do the job. So It's all depends on how you want to take the money from the markets. Me, I'd rather come here, come to the desk, do the job, get it done, and bounce, right? Take them base hits versus, hang out in trades all day and, be checking my phone all the time and not enjoying my lunch with my wife. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't want to be preoccupied when I'm out and about. That's the, the point of freedom is so you don't have to be that preoccupied. So, yeah, that's why I like getting in, get it done, and take a win, a loss, and just keep moving.
Yep.
Totally agree.
Base hit, everything hits better when you're using multiple accounts, except for losses. But other than that, yeah, base hits run. Like today, I made $500, right? But times 3, so that's $1,500, right? And if I had a couple more XFAs here, on the XFA, I'm up $700, right? So I could have had multiple XFAs running at this point too. I think you have like 5, right? So imagine, that 7 times 3, 4, 5 as well. So we're in a game where you can really take advantage of the prop firms. Do I think it's much easier to get paid on a live account? Yes. But we can't deny the fact that these prop firms are giving us, the right traders, opportunity to take advantage, right? So we got to take advantage.
To take a payout on a live account, all you got to do is win a trade. Then boom.
Literally.
Take a payout.
Like if I make a trade, if I take a trade here on my live account today and make money, I'm going to withdraw today.
Exactly.
Why not?
That's mad food.
Just to like,
Yeah, way easier to get
just
payout.
to do it. It's like, yeah, I made $1,500 today, but I can't get it till I got 3,000, and I could only take 2,500, and if I could do that, it's at 6%, but then you got to do it 5%. If I take this, you get a bit of 4%, 3%. It's like, whoa. Right? But, you got to play the game for what it is. So I play the game for what it is, and then, obviously the live account is going to be much easier to get paid. But that's the point, right? We give you our capital, and we're going to make it hard for you, right? And if you can beat the game, then we will pay you. That's basically what the prop firms are saying. But we will challenge you, right? That's why it's called a challenge. Order filled. Okay, what do we do here? Do we actually close above? Yeah, we look good here on the 4 hour, so we can start getting lower wicks on these, candles here, then potential opportunities coming up. Yeah, we got this little celery play. So I'd be open. I do want to see a wick. So I know sometimes, again, the celery, you don't really necessarily need a bottom wick, but if this is the new 4 hour candle, then I definitely going to need a bottom wick. Game is the key word. Yeah, nah, for real. Like if you can, by the way, just replace the word life with game, right? Never mind prop firms. Like life is a game, gang. Life is a game, right? Imagine leveling up in life, in video games, but not in life. That's crazy, actually. But like this is a video game, right? That you have the opportunity to level up in, go from level to level to level, right? But you don't maybe see it that way because you're too busy playing Call of Duty, right? And trying to level up. Imagine trying to level up in Call of Duty, but not level up in real life. That makes me laugh, right? So like you gotta treat everything like it's a game and get delusional, right? You ever hear of your parents or grandparents, don't be delusional. You're delusional, as if it was a bad thing. Now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, they were saying that to me as if it was a bad thing. But it's understandable coming from who it came from, right? Average, mediocre people. So a lot of times when people say things to me, I go, hey, that's a compliment coming from you, bud. Because you're broke and average and your mindset is horrible, right? So anything that's the opposite of what you think, I'll gladly take that. You know what I mean? So you got to really, consider it a game, not just trading, but, life itself. I think a lot of people just taking life a little too serious.
That's so facts.
There you go, Dan. Yeah. Hey, the funny part is there is a funny part to that. You never know. You might just respawn. Maybe that's what Jesus was trying to keep us from doing. Holy. Oh, the gate is narrow, he said. Whoa. Wide is the gate that many will walk through. Holy smokes.
Sheesh, bro.
We got news coming in? Yeah, I think so. Let's change the topic. News coming in here. In other news.
That's a deep conversation for now.
I got to give it to you in bites, gang. I got to give it to you in bites. We ain't talking religion. We ain't talking Christianity. We ain't talking Islam. We ain't talking... None of that stuff's real. None of it. We ain't talking that. We're talking truth. Truth. We ain't talking Catholic. Religion is... we'll dive deeper later on in the week. How about that? We'll dive
You
deeper
already
later
told
on.
us
In
about
the
religion.
clubhouse.
Asians, be back
Conversation for
for
clubhouses? Yeah, maybe.
If you want to hear that convo, join the clubhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to say so much, but we can't. We can't.
Say it to me later, bro.
Close below on the 15. Yeah, I like if we get a lower wick and potentially break the highs here. But other than that, maybe just you get a lower wick, and then let's say we break the highs towards like the later part of this candle. Then what we could do is we can get that lower wick and then take buys that look more like that, right, than anything else versus the celery play. Just because we're still in like that first couple minutes of the 4-hour candle here, we don't want to get too jumpy. Don't want to get too jumpy. 10K. Wait, what do you think to build 10K of prop firm and after to move the money to real account? Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds like a good goal. Sounds like a real goal. Good goal. Agent Smith is coming? Screw Agent Smith.
Let him come.
Agent Smith is not real either. None of it is. Snap. Use the prop firms. Yeah, in my opinion, what I would do if I was, I mean, this is what I am doing. I'd use the prop firms to build the live capital and all the investments and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like a great goal. And, you know, maybe it takes a little time. Maybe like what you can do is maybe start setting that goal for next year, right? So what you do now is you focus. Okay, my goal for next year, Q1 or something, is to have my own live account, right? Let's just use a random number like $10,000. So you don't get too frustrated that you can't have that account right now. But you set yourself up you gear up to get it, right? To make it happen. So you take it day by day, trade really well. Your goal from now to the end of the year should be to secure a couple payouts, right? That way you can afford to put money into that live account. So by the time like February comes around, you have now took the last 5 months that we have left in 2025. You've gotten the skill set down. Maybe you took a payout or two. Maybe you get a payout or two early in 2026, and then next thing you know, you're there, right? You got your 10K, but a lot of people try and rush it, and they don't want to build up to it, right? Like football is a game of yards, you know what I mean? Like yard by yard you go, and that's trading too, 10 yards at a time, gang, 10 yards at a time. I mean, that's life, right? The ultimate goal is the end zone, but we got to get there 10 yards at a time, 10 yards at a time. And if we can focus on pushing through that defense, right, getting that first down, you just, boom, you get up and you got more strength, right? You got more hope now that you got that first down, and then you just keep moving. Keep moving, keep moving. Move the feet, keep moving the feet. That passage spoke. Oh, there you go. There you go, Alpha Seti. 10 yards at a time, baby. If you ain't take anything away from this live stream today, 10 yards at a time. Just take that. 10 yards at a time.
Come back and rewatch yesterday's because there was a lot of goodies on yesterday's live stream as well.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, it was a good stream.
Very good.
Caught a nice early trade too, and Johnny Gems didn't even call a signal for that 9:30 buy. I was a little salty about that. Not gonna lie, I had to hit him up after the stream. Like, yo, if I'm ever talking about some stupid stuff, and 9:30 sets up with a beautiful, you text me, brother. You text me. So we're good now, right, John? You heard John today though, right? At 9:30, he said, buys are starting to set up. Look like a support's forming. That was him getting my attention,
Exactly.
Nah, either way, we had already taken a great trade at 8:30. We didn't need that 9:30 trade.
Exactly. And the last thing I want to do is, you know, get you in a trade that you weren't even looking at. So
Yeah, you know, but just be like,
But-
hey, you know, send me a text or, you know, a
course.
little, hey, look at the support being formed.
and that's why we made the adjustment today. But
Yeah.
yesterday at 9:30, bro, you were nowhere to be found, bro, on your screen. I'm like, where is he at?
But I was there at 9:25. You know what I mean? I was there at
You got caught
9:25.
with a hanger, bro, right? Like you were doing something with the hanger. You're helping out with the kids, bro. It's all good.
Bro, John, how can you be silent?
I don't
It was
know,
only-
you guys heard me chat though.
It was only a
It just got
perfectly
quiet. I had to walk
perfectly
in real
good
quick, you know?
A plus textbook setup at 9:30. You know, it's all nothing too special.
I'm like, all right, no one's saying anything. All right, well, I'm just gonna lock it.
Chat, he didn't even put us on. He didn't even put us on with game, man. Damn. I know the bags were full, but you know, we like having it come out the bag. You know, like all stuffing out the bag sometimes too. So
I didn't even have to though. Chat's like, yo, beautiful buys. Who caught that? Nice moves. You know, Clubhouse was on that already.
chat, tell me, bro, tell me. Y'all be paying attention. You got the skill set. You gotta develop the skill set. See it on your own.
Yeah.
It was a test from Nick.
It was a test to see.
I know.
My man ML, if ML's still here, he was probably tight at 9:30 yesterday that we didn't, or that I didn't take it, or that John definitely didn't take it. All right, we can't,
Energy.
or I
Nice.
can't, not we. I can't take these buys on the break of the highs because we don't have a 4-hour low just yet, right? So we can't. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Neither me. No. Nope. Just
Yeah,
so
but
back
don't
this
worry, we-
feels when Aaron takes a trade without him. For real. He's just silent, bro. Like what?
I know. Aaron won't say anything. Bro.
Yo,
Nothing.
Aaron B in London just closed 40 pips. Mag's like, Aaron, you take that? He's like, no, I didn't take that.
Yeah. deadass.
What the?
He just
like,
says no.
He's like,
Aaron, did you take
no,
that?
I didn't
No.
take that. And then later on, he's
lied.
like,
and then
Yeah.
after it's like, okay, I took it.
Yeah. It's like, bro, why you lying?
Just say something. Like,
yeah. Tell him, Magnus. Yo, Aaron, let me know if I'm a little busy talking. You know, let me know.
Exactly,
That's
like,
the
what
that's the
the-
co-host right there. That's the co-pilot.
It's like, darn
oh
it.
my goodness.
Oh, snap.
But it's
Yeah,
great.
no.
London squad, if you know, you know.
He said, imagine
Hey,
ML
man.
at Asian. Oh my God, Asian? No way. That Asian is
Bro, you
only
be-
for the tough of the tough of the tough. If you ain't
Okay, I'll
got,
be the-
yeah, if you ain't got that toughness, then Asian is not gonna be fun for you.
That's why the Asian squad's the best squad, bro.
Yo,
And
for
I'll
real,
say that
Asian's
in every
built.
session in the clubhouse.
Asian squad's built different. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, bro. They are, bro.
We have
That's where we
truly,
get that, you know,
we've
that
truly
alone time with
practiced
each other.
that muscle has strengthened in Asian for sure.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
like it's got to strengthen right now for some of y'all. You gonna let it go or you gonna take it? I am not taking this without a 4-hour lower wick. No chance. We do a little Asian.
Yeah,
That's right. We do.
no
we
shot.
do.
At least, bro, today at 9:30, we were all ready to take those buys. All of us as a community. You know?
That's true.
We
We're
ready
all
for it.
unified and ready to go.
Yeah, did Aaron take a trade today, Magnus? Do you know?
Badio Life said, even today, I think he took a trade.
Yeah, I think-
Aaron,
yeah.
where are you?
I think he
Aaron,
did.
where you at?
Aaron's ducking. He's pulling that Homer Simpson right now. Like,
Yeah,
He's
John,
in
he took that inverted celery.
Did
He is
I
here.
did,
He
did
is here.
I'm sure he
Yeah.
did.
But he
Aaron,
took like
where you
low,
at?
low risk because of the no bottom wick.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's gonna come back and say, "Hey, I was on the phone."
I love Aaron.
I was on the
Aaron's a
phone, guys.
savage.
Yeah.
I always enjoy my elite calls with Aaron. They're a good time.
But I can
Aaron's a
imagine.
pleasure, dude.
We got one coming up.
Aaron's
Me and
a
Aaron got
pleasure.
one coming up this week.
I got to meet Aaron in person, bro. He's awesome.
Oh snap.
So who got on those buys on ES?
I did
You,
not.
Rafi, right? Rafi snagged him though.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Just-
Who got in on the break of the highs and they're willing to admit it? Anyone? Are there any girls in the
thought-
clubhouse? Of course, the clubhouse got a ton of chicks. Despite what Hero of the Day says, it only has 2 girls in it. It does not. It has much more than 2. He said, "Hello, everyone in the clubhouse," and the 2 females. Oh, he's
There's
hilarious.
actually a lot. There's
Hero of the
there's,
Day is
multiple.
Yeah, there's a lot of girls in the clubhouse. Hero of the day is bougie right now. He's out enjoying this vacation, traveling around the world, taking a little time, a couple weeks off of trading. You know, he's living the high life. One day I aspire to live the life he lives. We'll get there. We'll get
Bro,
there.
hero of the day. It's been like freaking 2 months now since his vacay started.
1 month. Bro,
Is
that's
it?
how they do
1
over
month and a
there.
half.
That's how they do over there. They go on. They're not like Americans where they go on a staycation because they have to stay at home and they can't afford to go anywhere. They actually get paid decent wages where he's from, and they actually give you some quality time off with your family, believe it or not. So I'm sure he's just
do.
reaping the benefits of his career path.
And outside of America, that's a shocker. Wow.
Yeah.
You would have
They
never
don't-
thought, bro.
They don't do that there.
Nah,
No.
bro.
Own your own business,
Our-
and then you can do it.
Sick. I didn't
yeah,
even know that.
Our schools teach us that any country that's not America is weak.
And it's
And
all
it's
all desert.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
nothing there.
It's all like just
For real?
a bunch of nonsense. Yeah. Like, bro, I didn't even know I didn't even know Denmark existed, bro. They never taught about that at school.
Bro, Pakistan, I thought was like, I thought Pakistan was like legit a desert with nothing around. Meanwhile, it's according to Raja, it's the greatest place in the world. So I'm like, what the hell, man? This place
Yeah,
is
I
beautiful.
thought that too, actually. Yeah. I thought South Africa too was like straight up desert. Just
I thought if I go to South Africa,
That's what I
I'm
would do.
surely to run into a lion.
yeah, for,
Yeah,
for real.
exactly, bro.
Just everywhere on the street.
So,
Like-
once I get off the airplane, just met with a giraffe. Like, how you doing? Oh, was that a hippo over there too?
Yeah, that's how I imagined it too. I don't blame you on that one.
For real, though,
Yeah. Meanwhile, Pakistan is beautiful, beautiful. You know what I mean? So we have 4 seasons. Let's go. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They try to play us. They try to play us, chat. Goldie coming
Yeah, bro.
down. Let's go.
TK, that's what I'm saying though. Like, my school failed me on that part, you know.
I mean, dude,
what I'm
it was
saying.
created by the Matrix, right? We were designed to be dumb and unhealthy. I mean, what do you expect?
Exactly. bro.
True. We on
Yeah,
YouTube still,
TK.
Nick.
Oh, yeah, we're still on YouTube. Well, you know what? YouTube's
TK,
got to
me-
hear it.
Yeah, they
Me
got.
and, Nick, me and Nick got thrown into public schools, bro. You know, like, sheesh. Who knows what's going on there?
I know.
Bro, it's even worse today. Yeah.
Like, right now.
Bro, for real, right now. Sheesh.
I think we got that 4-hour low here too. Man, the markets might be coming together.
Yep,
Might have just been we had to be patient today. That's all.
it's pretty good. Still early.
Oof, this 15 is not that bad at all here, man. My only issue is this 4-hour stupid lower wick and the 30 minutes still being open. The 15 looking all right, not going to lie, man. Someone mentioned the pack. Yeah. I don't think we need the pack here. The confirmation isn't as solid as I want it to be, right? Especially with that front end of that 4-hour candle here. Yeah, I'm gonna see how we do when we actually break the high. If we come back down, then we potentially stay out, or we set a buy stop. But I'll let it break a high first and all that. I'm not really that desperate for a trade here. This is setting up to look okay if those are interested in taking it. Put stops about 20-25 pips here, and then yeah, should be looking pretty good for the most part. Smack it around. They're learning those indicators, man. Blew my account doing some dumb stuff. It happens, it happens. The best thing we could do is just learn from it, right? Just learn not to make those mistakes again. And the quicker you can make mistakes and then start to avoid them, the better. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with making the mistake. It's continuing to make them and, have that happen over and over and over again that really keeps one back in life. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I like ES that much. I really want to see a 30 closure out of this. Yeah, I think it's just a no trade, you know, having the no bottom wick really. It's very early. We're the first 15 minutes candle here. You know,
You're
just
sketched with that
basically
4 hour
that. Yeah, we didn't really close like I don't know. Just 4 hours I'm skeptical here on the 4 hour. I'm a little skeptical. Gold, yeah, we'll see about gold. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, we're in the first like 12 minutes, or I should say 17 minutes of the candle. There's not really the best lower wick. The 30 minutes, you know, whatever. So, yeah, that's all. Gold potential closure below would be amazing here. Because we've been ranging for a while now, right? So if we break out towards like London close here, right, you will most likely see a push. Maybe it won't go all the way down, but we should get into, you know, 08, 06, you know, somewhere around these areas if we get a closure below. So I think that would be the better trade over ES. ES could work out, but it's just not as good as I'd like it to be. Yes, yeah, we've been ranging for quite some time here on gold. So if we do break out, it should be pretty good. It hurts. I know, man. Trust me. I got the daylight. I got my teeth kicked in basically by the markets for like 2.5 years. So I totally get it. You know, and you know, you get to the point where it hurts enough to where you stop.
And we've seen that list of failed accounts. So
yeah, I showed you guys. I showed y'all. I remember one guy said something incredible. Remember that? He said, "Dude, you're so scared to get it to get into this trade." And I was like, "Dude, you're damn right. I'm scared to get into this trade. Like, I am frightened about breaking my plan. Right? I am scared to break my plan. I don't want to do that. That has not given me good results. Every time I break my plan, it hurts me. So yes, I'm very scared, right, to break that plan. As you should be too. I think most people aren't scared enough to break their plan. Right? I'm scared.
Yes, sir. Angel, all I'm going to say too, man, is the change needs to start from within, bro, you know? Like, the results you got right now was created by the person you are, right? And the things you're doing. So you need to change within yourself first with your thoughts and your words, and then ultimately your actions as well. So all I'm going to say is align your thoughts, words, and actions with this consistently profitable trader and just embody that person, bro. Just do what they do and give it some time, and I think you should see some better results. But the change needs to happen within first.
Yeah, I said it on my story too. The other day I said, be who you want to be. Once you understand that you can actually, right now, doesn't have to be next week, next year, next month, right now, you can actually be who you want to be. Right now. So there's no excuses, right? If you want to be a great trader, start acting like one. Start being like one, right? If you want to be in better shape, start being in better shape, right? What do people in better shape do? They work out, right? They eat clean, right? They have a routine, right? Start being who you want to be. It's that simple. You don't need permission from anyone, right? You don't need to go through some sort of car accident or have some dramatic thing go down in your life to be who you want to be. Just make a firm decision like a man or a woman and go. That's it. I think a lot of times we're waiting for permission or something from somebody else, right? No one is going to give you permission, right? No one. If anything, they're going to kind of ease on the side of, hey, don't worry about it. You know, this average life is A-okay, and, you know, we'll just do this and hope for the best, right? Take it. Take the ball and run with it. All right? Don't wait on anyone else to give you the green light. The light is green, my friends. Let's go. check gold. I'm on gold.
Love it.
This is gold here.
That 30-minute though. Sheesh,
see.
too sad we don't got range here almost.
Might be calling out gold in about 7
Yeah.
minutes.
That 4 hour though
Yeah.
is bullish, so I don't. Maybe we won't get down there, or maybe we will.
We'll see. Here comes our top wick. So
Nasty range though.
do we get a little swoop-dee-doop-dee, right? And then kind of come down here and then fill the range. ES looks good. Yeah, if ES wants to go, it can go. It just didn't give me really what I wanted. And again, you know, being green, no reason to jump into something unless it's really gonna fit the bill. No Kid Left Behind was such a bad idea. Almost, it was all bad ideas for the most part.
Yep. Goldie.
What do you suggest to do to people who are trying to pull the plan or once and they break it? Look yourself in the mirror and say, are you really serious about what you want? Because your actions aren't lining up. So then you got to really say, hey, am I really willing to go this route? Do I really want to take this route, or do I want to just, you know, live a normal, okay, average life, right? Do you really want what you say you want? And do you actually want it? Or do you just want it because someone else has it, right? So that's where the goals kind of can get confused, right? You want to really figure out what you want. You don't want to just have something because someone else has it or because they got it through trading. It's like, what do you actually want, right? What will actually directly impact your life? And then that's the reason that you got to put up in front of you for doing this. And if you can't stay, you know, committed to that, then, you know, maybe you just ain't got what it takes. But if someone said that to me, I'd be like, I'll damn straight, I'll prove him wrong right now. I got what it takes, right? So if you said that in your head, I got what it takes, then you probably do, right? But if you're, you know, if you're like, you know what, do I? Then maybe you don't, you know, or maybe you just have to get more serious about your goals and about your business that you're operating here.
Yes, sir. That's why we say it's so important to attach to the process and not the outcome, because the process is what is going to make you this person, right? It's designed to make you this person, build you into this person, change you into this person, right? So like we always say, everyone's focused on the outcomes and they think the destination's the prize, but really the journey and the process is the prize, because that's where you become the person who attracts the results you desire, right?
Yes, sir. You got to fight for your dream. You got to impose your will. You got to impose your will on the game. Otherwise, you get just tossed around.
And keep in mind, too, when you're becoming this person, don't just become the person for the good things. Become the person for the bad things as well. You know, like, I had to understand, too, like, okay, when I take a loss in trading, I can't go back to who I used to be. Like, I need to stay being this person, right? I need to stay being this professional trader, even when I may take a loss or even when I do go on a losing streak, whatever. I need to still embody this person. So even through adversity, right, that's going to be your challenge to keep embodying this person. But during adversity, you need to keep embodying that person, not just for your successes, but also some temporary defeat as well. Yes. You stay embodying that person.
Stay in the pocket. Because you're going to get tested. Oh, obviously. Obviously.
Oh, yeah.
It's like when you go into meditation, right, Rafi? Like, you're going to get an itch. You're going to get a scratch. But that's testing to see, are you still in the physical realm? Or have you gone into it yet, right? So if you're still in the physical realm, chances are you're going to move around. You're going to distract yourself from that meditation. But if you can resist, then your mind will go, right? Then you will empty your mind, right, of all things. And that's where you make room for the downloads, right?
100%.
ES going up on a Tuesday. Yeah, if we broke the highs, then maybe we'll go up and fill the wick. Ooh, there you go. It's not a testimony unless your faith is tested. There you go.
Beautiful. Love it. Love
Damn, yeah.
Mm,
I got that song stuck in my head now, Nick.
there you go.
Which
I am
one?
a successful trader. There you go.
Tuesday.
On a Tuesday.
Hey. Golden ES going
That's
up.
funny.
Gold coming down. Silver Fox, how we
I'm just
feeling,
taking
brother?
1 to 2. Huh?
The Silver Fox.
Yeah.
So, Johnny, what are you doing today?
Yeah, right? What should we do here today, chat? I don't know.
So, Nick, what are you doing?
What are you doing? I'm gonna be chopping it
What
up
am I
for a little
doing?
bit here at the desk. Gonna create some more videos for the course. It's gonna be pretty clean. The only trade taken in the clubhouse or whatever in New York was the buys right here. That was it. So this is the only New York session trade so far today. That buy right there. We wanted these sells, but the 15-minute closed with no lower wick. So we had a no lower wick on the 15, and then candle just melted a little while later. So we wanted that one, but didn't roll over for us.
Man, overall, it's been a great day, bro. Secured some
It's been a lovely day.
Free New York.
I mean, I'm maxed out on my profits pretty much on top one. I can still trade my live account, still trade my XFA here, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Still waiting.
Yeah, might get it closer below later.
Yeah, it might just happen outside of our live stream time, but it could happen. But I would sit on the 1 hour time frame now on gold and just wait. Because when the breakout does happen, especially to the downside, you probably get a big push here.
Mm-hmm.
That daily time
We've
frame
also
don't
been
know what to
reaching all
do.
day.
Literally all
For real.
day, all day,
Yeah.
since Asian. All through London, all through pre-New York, all through New York.
Yo, Kapit Mohammed, bro, that's hilarious, man. That's what they asked Mark Douglas. Hey, Nick, any message, final thoughts, or even a mantra?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, that one I remember.
you gotta
Michael
create.
More of that, Magnus.
yeah, the Martin Noble Market podcast. That was so good.
I know, it's
Bro,
hilarious.
I've heard that on repeat like 50 times. Like the whole
Hilarious.
interview there. That's a good one though.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Like at my
It's
intro
fire.
or something.
Mantra? Yeah, let's do it. Okay, guys, ready? On 3. I am a profitable trader. I'm a profitable trader. I follow the playbook. I follow the playbook. I follow.
Imagine someone joining now.
I'm profitable. I make millions. Millions.
Money is attracted to me
Millions come to me.
small ways.
Money just smacks me everywhere I go. I am an 8-figure trader. Oh, gosh. Welcome to the New York live stream here. Look, my trade is going in profit. I'm getting out of drawdown. Please, dear Lord, just get me back to break even, back to break even, back to break even, back to break even. Oh, here it comes. I'm back to break even, going back to break even, going back to break even. Come on. We're slowly, this works better than the arrows. We're slowly getting back into profit. I know I shouldn't have took this trade. Please, Lord, I will go to church every Sunday. Just get me back to break even. Back to break even I go.
Go to church Sunday.
Yeah, I'm done. You guys are
insane.
hilarious. Oh, man.
Bro, they're praying to everyone when they're in drawdown.
You guys are getting on your knees. You're like, I don't know which religion. I'm just going to practice all of them right now. I don't know. Let's just do them all. I'm going to pray to this God, to that God, to that God, to this God.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I love the people you see in church and they're like, "Hey, how you doing?" They're super nice, and then you see them on the road and they're like, they're calling you an
F off, asswipe.
It's like, oh wait, aren't you Jerry from church? Damn.
Weren't you Jerry the greeter at church that shook my hand on the way in today? Naughty, naughty Jerry.
The Jerry from church is calling me an a-hole. Oh damn. Because I didn't go on a yellow light.
I like this guy. Yeah, we got some new strategies in the clubhouse coming up. You know, a little sneak peek. Oh, snap. Where do you guys come up with this stuff, man, huh? Where do you guys think of this stuff? You guys are funny. I must say. I enjoy my time here.
Nick just gave y'all the secret right there, man.
Rafi sent that over to me in a PDF. Oh, snap. Let's go. No one's an atheist with 50 lots open. No one. Not one person. Oh, man. That's fine.
Nah.
All right, back to the seriousness. Yes, gold is currently ranging right now, and we're still waiting for a breakout. But maybe if we do this long enough, gold will break out. Break out, gold. You can break out of the range, gold.
I think it's time, bro.
I think it might be time. I'm getting a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs now.
I'm tripping.
Cuckoo for Cocoa.
Yeah, bro.
Playbook 3.5.
Cocoa Puffs in there, bro.
That's hilarious.
No lie though, there's some people who are for real cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I've seen it firsthand.
Oh, snap. All right, do we have anything else? Do you guys want to hang out? I'm down to hang out, but if you guys don't, I'm down to bounce too. Whatever. How big's my account? That's what she said. No, I'm just kidding. No, we're in the just joke. We're in the joking phase right now. Which one, brother? Which one? Unfortunately, I just had a 90K account. It was my closest I've ever been to having 100K. But then I took 60K, so now we're back to 30. So one is at 30K. That's my own money, like my own actual cash. I have 350Ks here and then another 100K XFA there. We got a little 100K here, a little 20K there. Yeah, so it just depends which one. But those are the three accounts that I'm currently trading.
Peace,
You guys are
energy.
funny.
Have a good day.
Energy, where are you going? You leaving early?
Yo,
Damn, that's
energy
crazy.
out.
Energy out.
Where you going?
She's out.
Yeah, she's out.
Hold on,
Half a
Nick.
day? Half a day?
12 more minutes.
See you in London, Energy. See you in London.
No loan for energy.
Nope.
Alright, Energy, I'll see you later. Peace.
Peace,
Coming
peace,
to London
peace.
too?
Tell all the monks and the mystics in the Himalayas I'm coming soon. I'm on
Energy,
my.
we'll see you in Asian or London?
We'll see energy in Asian, I think, right? Asian?
I think both. Alright, cool. She'll come for Asian, awesome.
That's commitment. Burgers or pasta for dinner? Burgers or pasta? I don't know. Magnus, what do you think?
What's up?
Burgers or pasta?
Burgers.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah, bro. I was a pasta guy, but
You know what I hear?
I think
I just hear
Pasta.
carbs or protein. Carbs or protein.
Yeah.
exactly. I think we changed up now. I'm gonna say burger.
Burger. I'd probably go with the burger.
Yeah, burger sounds good.
I'd probably go
Yo,
with
AB
the
Mike,
burger.
bro, I would say burgers, but bro, the way you've been withdrawing some profits from the markets, that's up to you, dude.
Come on, pasta. Go get a filet mignon, AB Mike. What are you doing?
Bro, get a steak.
I'm
Come
talking
on.
about burgers or pasta. More like
Yeah,
filet
bro,
mignon from the best steakhouse in your neighborhood, dude.
Word. Go get a steak, AB Mike. Come on.
Just enjoy.
Nah,
man.
he's saving, John.
Enjoy
he's
life
just
a
getting
little.
Pasta. Only pasta.
Pasta's like $2. $2 a box, man. You're big balling now, AB Mike.
Go get some
You're
nice pasta, bro.
You're like Magnus. Magnus used to drink regular water. Now the kid drinks it's either Voss water or nothing. I'm like,
Voss.
God damn.
I
You
know.
can't be rolling around with these ballers like that. Damn.
That was hilarious.
Bro, I want. Yeah.
He said, "Hold on, tap water? Nah. We'll take bottled over here." Like, "Damn, bottled.
You made me feel like
My boy,
I don't know.
He didn't
You
know.
had
If,
to,
he
like,
didn't know if he should
sit
get
down
the
there.
bottled water and not look like he's stuck in the Matrix drinking tap water, or if he should just get the tap water because, like, you know, the bottled water was, you know, something extra or something. Oh, that was funny.
Bro,
Stuck
I just
between
got it because
a rock and a
I don't
hard
know.
place.
Bro, Magnus, we need to run that back, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That plate was insane.
Magnus, when you coming back, bro?
Yeah, soon
Let's go,
I
man.
guess.
It's been too long, man. It's already been too long.
Hell yeah.
It's been quite long. Yeah.
We got to get you back.
Let's do like January, maybe.
Let's do it.
Dude, let's do it.
I'm down.
Rafi,
Yeah.
you too, bro. We need to bring you to that Kobe.
Oh,
spot.
bro, get me out of this cold weather, bro.
Yeah,
I
bro.
will be
Come
there
on
in a
down.
heartbeat.
Wait, it's cold? It's
Better
gonna be
in
cold?
Florida,
We
definitely.
had
You're in
That's
January? Yeah.
Oh,
bro,
in
it's
January.
cold out
Yeah,
here.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
we haven't brought Rafi to that Kobe spot yet. We brought Magnus, but
Kobe.
we need to bring them both again.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, I'm telling
we,
you,
we
it was
talked
crazy.
about it.
The
Wait,
yum
no.
yum sauce, bro.
I thought you
Bro,
were
he
there.
got the yum yum sauce. Man just poured it all over his dish. I was like,
I was
whoa.
like,
Okay, that's the sauce you're talking about.
yes, sir.
I didn't actually think you would finish that plate, but you did.
He went crazy. He went crazy with it.
Of course, I finished my plate, brother.
Bro, you were carb loaded for days.
He's a,
Carb loaded right there.
he's a part of time to eat.
That was time to eat right there.
Yes, sir.
Rafi, how cold does it get over you?
Here it gets, man, like you'll get it like, hold on. So you're Celsius, right? Like below zero, a lot.
Oh, okay. So it's that cold, yeah.
Yeah. Like
Go to-
negative
go to
10 and
Florida.
stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's cold. It's very cold.
yeah.
It gets cold where you're at too, right, Magnus?
Yeah, it can go like -5,
Yeah,
-10
snap.
maybe sometimes.
So you guys are pretty similar.
Yeah. It gets completely gray here. You don't
Yeah,
see the
same.
sun.
Nope, never.
Yeah. So
Sounds like death.
You never see the sun. Bro, we have 8 months here where you don't see the sun a single day almost.
yeah.
And
This is what my brother Joe texted
Dracula
me.
vibes. Kind of.
The wedges are
Oh,
back. Dude said the wedges are back. Like, dude, I wouldn't need another wedge in my life, bro. Now the wedges are back. You think I give a
That's
rip
hilarious.
if the wedges are back? It's hilarious.
Well, what is wedges? I don't
Wedges
even
are
know
like
what
these
wedges
like
is.
potato French fries that are like, you know, they're pretty good, but damn, not enough
Did
to
he say
whip
some
out
of
your
that?
phone and take a picture and send it to someone. Like, yo, the wedges are back. Like,
Isn't that
Really?
funny?
yeah, bro.
I could imagine your reaction.
that was my reaction. I just
Yeah.
literally was like, I don't care.
You get cheesy wedges.
We got a range game here. What's ES doing? We probably filled the wick and stopped on ES. Yeah. Yeah, the wick right there. Yeah, just a choppy overall market here today.
Yeah.
Especially gold.
Sure.
Gold's really choppy. I haven't really seen us range this long in a while, so it's whatever, but we've literally been ranging since Asian last night. We had that big pump when Trump did that whole like fire thing, and then that was it. Just literally slowed right down. Gold does suck today, yeah. But guess what? We always got tomorrow or later or next session or London or Asian or whatever. Market
Yes,
full of abundance, full of opportunities.
The beautiful thing about today is it's only Tuesday. So,
True.
still got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. A lot of opportunity left.
Yeah, we're looking good too. So we'll see if we can get on the board here. Couple red days this month, but closing out the week or the month, I should say, pretty strong. So we still got a couple more days, but really only 3 red days here. This day was not even like an actual trade or anything. So yeah, not doing too bad. Not doing too bad. I hope yesterday when we kind of went through the months, right, and I tried to show you guys the consistency of it and the how you can have like a pretty solid expectation when you finally commit to a plan. I hope that impacted somebody here, you know, and showed somebody that all you got to do is commit, right? All you have to do is commit long enough to do this thing right, to really get your expectations straight, right? Because gang, if you're going to quit your job, right, you need to have decent expectations, right? So in a market that is uncertain, the only certainty that you can find is the probability of a profitable system, right? So that's literally the only certainty you got here. So we're talking about walking away from your full-time income, right? You want to have some sort of expectation. Is there any dads out there? Anyone a mom or a dad day trading, and you're trying to do this for your future and provide for your family? How are you going to do that with no clear expectations on what you can expect to get? Right? I know every single month I'm good for a bunch of green days and a few red days. Look, bunch of green days, few red days. Bunch of green days, few red days. No red days. A bunch of green, no red. Or a bunch of green, few red, right? Bunch of green, few red. I know what to expect because I know what the commitment, the discipline level I have. So I know that every single month I could expect to basically be profitable almost every single week as long as I stick to my playbook, right? I'll be profitable at the end of the week. I'll be profitable at the end of the month. I think I had 2 weeks where I did not make money this year. 2 weeks, which was, I think, last month, right? Yeah, one here, I lost money. I lost $600 that week. And then 1 week here, I lost another $600, right? But other than that, really have my expectations set so I could be confident as a man, a husband, a father, a leader, that I can know if I follow my plan on a day-to-day basis, that I know what to expect to provide for my family, right? So you really, if you're not dialed in like that and you don't like deviate, right? You cannot deviate the plan, right? You don't deviate at your job, do you? Your boss tells you to do something, you do it, right? So same thing here. You got to be your own boss, right? You got to tell yourself you're going to do something and do it. So don't deviate, and you know what you can expect, right? If you don't deviate at your job, you know what you can expect, right? Your paycheck every week. But what happens if you deviate? What happens if you decide not to show up when the company tells you to show up? Or what happens when you leave earlier, you know, before you're supposed to leave, right? And before the company says you should. Right? Things are going to change. You're going to get fired. You're going to need a new job, right? But what happens when you don't follow your plan here? You're just like, whatever, I'll figure it out. I'll fund another account. It's like, you don't have to go through all that. You really don't. Yes. Yeah, it'd be good to get like maybe a support, because I'm bullish. You know, I'm still bullish with the 4 hour. I'd like to see maybe a little lower wick there, and then maybe look for buys, you know, at some point. That's it. Expectations, man.
Sir.
Let's go, Aaron W. Haven't seen another system so profitable, and I saw a lot of them. Yeah. You know, and we're never here to say, hey, this system is, you know, the best, but like, it's just the best for us, and it's simple, it's understandable, and it can easily be applied. You just gotta get rid of all the other junk. Too much junk in the way, you know?
Yep.
Am I still using Top Step? Yeah. Yeah, I have an XFA. I'm up about $700 on the day here. Yeah, doing pretty good on this account here. Pretty much all winning trades. That loser was on Friday. When we couldn't close the trades. You guys remember when Top Step like froze up? So yeah, I'm doing pretty well.
What a session.
Can we get a buzzer beater here? Can we get one? Because of overtrading, I couldn't even see what I was doing wrong. So many trades, just confusing. Now less allows me to identify exactly. So I'm so happy you said that, right? Because that is the one of the most powerful parts of sticking to 1 to 2 trades a day. Because at the end of every day, you know what you got. At the end of every week, you don't have to sift through and filter through 50 trades, 20 trades, whatever you guys be taking. You're looking at like 8 trades, right? 5 to 8 trades. You remember them. You know when you got in them, why you got in them, how it worked out, and you could actually go back and study them versus trying to mix through all the junk. Well, that one was taken with ICT, and that one was taken with ABC, and that one was taken with DFG, and that one was taken with, right? It's just like you got one system, you got one way of doing it, and now you can focus on the details. Now you can focus on the nuances and how to actually master it, right? So that's. I'm very happy you brought that up, and I'm very happy you noticed that, because that was something that I noticed right away too. It's like, whoa, now I can actually study my traits. Now I can actually find where my strength is, where my weakness is, and I can make corrections and make adjustments. But if you're all over the place, then you're all over the place. Way easier to journal. Way easier to journal. Yeah, most people don't journal their trades because they take too many. Like, I'll be sitting here all day if I journal those. I can't even stomach to look at them. These trades that blew my account, I don't want to journal these ones. I don't want to journal these ones. Got to journal, man. Let's see if ES can come back up. Yeah, I want to remain bullish on S&P here today. Dum, dum, dum. You're welcome, guys. I'm not sure what we're welcome for, but thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Funding ticks. I never heard of them. Never heard of them. Do I have a chance with 50 years to get rid of the bad habits? Of course. Remember I just mentioned you don't have to wait another minute or another 2 minutes or 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 2 months or 6 months or 2 years or 12 years. You can be who you want to be right now. Right now. You can start right now making decisions, and you could probably rewire 50 years in a matter of less than 5 months if you start to apply, right? New habits into your life, new thought process into your life, new spoken words, right? It's got to just be rewired. That's all it is. But it can start right now. It can start right now.
And it can be done, man. Like the brain is in constant change, Neuroplasticity is a real thing. Mm-hmm. And it is happening. You are changing. Now, are you changing for the good or are you changing for the bad? It is happening, you're changing. So when you start putting all these things in practice, like your affirmations, your visualizations, your changing of habits, put your focus on your priorities. What is it that you want to accomplish in the next 3 months? And just put a plan and follow the plan. Oh, wait a second, but I can't follow the plan. Well, how can you follow the plan on trading when you can't even follow your own plan on anything else that you want to do, right? So it's a simple change just like that will change everything.
Just takes time. You got to give yourself time to grow. But that's all you got. You only got time. All you got is time. And that's the other thing. Like, you could be anyone you want to be at any time you want to be them. We're all actors. What'd your parents teach you how to do? They taught you how to do what? Act. Right? Someone teach that child how to act. Right? Oh, he's acting like a really good boy, or he's acting like a really bad boy today. We're actors, gang. Actors. Right? You can be anyone you want to be. Just get the script. Just get the script and start playing the part, right? And eventually you will become that individual. And guess what? 5 years down the road, you could be someone totally different. Yet we stay doing what our grandparents did. well, my grandparents did it that way and my parents did it that way, so I'm going to do it that way. Like, oh, what are you, a tree? What are you, stuck? Like, you can't move? Like, God gave you legs. God gave you a brain. You could do anything you want with it. And you're going to just stay doing the same thing that every other generation did, right? You got to change, and you can change anytime you make the decision to change. That's all it is. A very simple decision. You make that decision, and ain't nobody there to tell you you can't do it, right? Nobody. Once you say you can do it, that's it. You don't need permission, like we were saying earlier. Yep. You're here to break them. Yeah. There you go. On Project Records, there you go. Got to get a little bit more clear about what it is, and then all of a sudden it makes total sense. Dun dun dun. I should try Fixie Funded. Oh, I don't really mind believe it or not, I don't really mind the consistency. Yeah, so Top Step has the consistency on the challenge, but not on the live, right? And then Top One has no combine on the challenge, but they got one on the live. So I don't think one is better than the other. I really don't mind that consistency rule, because it also kind of gears you up to take a payout a lot quicker. So it doesn't really matter to me. I mean, I have a live account if I don't want to follow any guidelines like that, but I've never heard of 50 Funded, so I have to look into them. Mr. Andrew, how we feeling, bro? Good to see you, man. How's the family doing, by the way? Damn, it's been a minute.
Yo, what's up, Andrew?
That's crazy. I just realized who actually said that. What up, Andrew? W. Let's see.
Oh, wow. I just realized who that is, too. What's good, Andrew? How you doing, brother?
He's the president. Andrew, were we not in a Zoom call before I ever started this live stream with 4 or 5 other people just trying to figure out this trading thing together? Or was I born profitable? All right, let's see. ES. Goldie. How much time we got? 5 minutes on gold? Yeah, so this is my last call here. So potential opportunity here. If not, then I'm pretty much donezo. Yeah, I'll take my profits on the day and just call it. Yeah, them trading accounts. Do I got your elite spot ready for October? I think so. By the way, gang, we're gonna open up 2 elite spots tomorrow. Yup, I'm quick notice, short notice. I only want the ones who are ready and willing to get busy. So 2 spots open. They open tomorrow. Most likely they'll be gone tomorrow. So if you've been gearing up for it for September, tomorrow's the day. Yeah. I'm excited to see who we got coming on board, but it's 1 or 2 max, and then we'll talk again in October. Oh, you got 2 babies now. Let's go. How's your son doing, man? Bro, I got 3 and 1 on the way. I got 4 coming in hot, bro. Coming in hot. That's amazing. Gold's breaking out. It's trying to. Yeah, it's trying to. ES is a little undecided. Doesn't really know what it wants to do. 15 minutes struggling. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, TK said the website is open for the elite now. Okay. All right. So I guess it's open now, and it'll probably stay open for like 30 hours or something like that. Yeah. Or until 2 people fill it up. So Elite is basically a consulting company of mine where I will teach you exactly how to view the markets like me. I will mentor you in all aspects of life, consult you on things that you may need help on, whether it be on the desk or off the desk. It's a year mentorship program, 6 months to a year, and in my opinion it's second to none. We've had incredible success out of the Elite members, and I'm just getting better and better at mentoring and getting better and better at my craft, and really seeing the markets from a mentoring type of view here. So if you guys need help, and not just in your trading but in life, we got 2 spots open, and it's extremely valuable. Magnus, when we doing another Elite call?
Soon, brother. Soon.
Yeah, soon.
Very soon.
I got some Elites on the tail end of this week, but I very much enjoy working one-on-one with individuals, especially when they're the right individual. It works like butter, baby.
Bro, I got like 1.5 months ago. I got like I did like a Snapchat or something. I think like a memory I got from, and it said 1 year ago, and I took a picture of you and me in the first call.
Oh, nice. Damn, that was
That was sick.
Wow, that's interesting.
That's fire.
Yeah.
1 year ago.
Yeah, now it's like 13, 14 months. So
Yeah.
it's insane.
Yeah, Magnus is smart. He's like, yeah, let's stay doing this.
Let's stay through this.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna become an elite next time too.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, a lot of elites do like to renew it too from time to time, so I don't mind that either. Seen you grow from the trenches. Definitely not born profitable. Yes, bro. Yes. Yeah, man. Definitely appreciate all of our time together, and man, I think actually Andrew, aka AJ, he actually was the first. You actually helped me set up my magic keys, I think, for the first time ever. Yeah. And you also hooked me up with what was it? Was it Parallels, or I forget what it was. But yeah, Andrew definitely helped me out like in the beginning. I think you were trading a little longer than me actually. Good times, brother. Good times. A lot of good memories from them Zoom calls, man. A lot of good memories. Yeah, so before I ever started this live stream, me and a handful of friends would just meet together every morning on Zoom, and Andrew was one of them. Yeah. Good times, man. Good times. Okay, ES closing bearish here, so you're kind of starting to range now on S&P, and gold closed above here on the 1 hour. We also closed above on the 30 minutes slightly, so yeah, I mean, if you get a lower wick here, it's not that bad. You got more range to go up here on the 15, more range to go up on the 30. Let's take a look at that 4 hour. 4 hours starting to fill the wick. If we break the highs, we should continue moving. Daily, still in shape to move up. So yeah, possible opportunity.
Pretty good. 4 hour breaking previous highs too. And we see that we have a wick to the left to fill.
Yeah, we can have an entry here on the break of the 4 hour high, which is gonna sit right there. Yeah, right there. But first we need that lower wick.
Yeah.
First things first.
No wick, no entry. Pretty simple.
Can you join the Elite program if you're in the clubhouse? Yes. And ideally, I like when the Elites come from the clubhouse because we've already got, some chemistry built up, if that makes sense. Playbook 3.0 coming in hot before Friday. Probably drop it on Friday. Yeah, I'm trying to finish up a couple other videos too, so I put them all out at once. Yeah, Michael Cook. Of course, bro. Of course. I remember. All right, Goldie. Not looking bad. Not looking bad here.
No, really not. And we broke the high first and now coming down for that bottom wick. It's perfect.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to have a buy stop here on gold. Buy stops on gold. I'm probably going to go a little bit heavier on top step, and I'm at 516 on top one, so I really trying to keep it at $600 a day limit. So yeah, I'm gonna go like one contract here. Stops are obviously gonna be below the low that's just been made. This low right here. Let me see if there's another low at all. Let's see that 15. 49. Yeah, probably stops are really tight here on that candle. So I'm going to keep current candle stops for me. And if we could break the high, great. If not, no big deal.
That's the one thing I didn't like, just like how far we came up, but you're on
Yeah,
both sides here.
we're a little extended here on the 15, so that's why I'd rather keep a very tight stop. And this either runs or it doesn't. It either runs and we make $100 here, or it doesn't and we lose, like 100, 150.
Yeah.
Sheesh, Hippie Mike, solid work, man. Getting those payouts.
Yeah, let's get it. Little 22,
4,500
22. How you
W,
doing?
Mike, let's get it.
Let's go, bro. Let's go. Let's
Man,
go.
it's
Let's
killing
go.
it. So what's that, like 30 grand on the year? Or I don't even know. Not to
Beautiful,
keep up
bro.
with it.
Good job.
You want to join the clubhouse? Come on in. Come on in. Hit exclamation point clubhouse. Grab whatever time membership you want, and let's run it, man. Let's level up.
And you know what he said there? Learned it all here. 26.5K in the last 3.5 months.
Yeet. Let's go, AB Mike.
W.
Holy smokes. Insane.
Let's see. Okay, can we get entered in here? Can we move up? I can only really make 100. So I'm good on like $100. I'll probably hold the top step one a little longer if we can get through. But yeah, so let's see if we can kind of fill the range up here. Yeah, that's good. That's clean. Yeah, I'm gonna go break even there because all I need is 100. And boom, take the profit right there. Oh, break even. Almost had the hundo.
You got a little something. You got like 20.
Yeah, I would keep holding it though because it looks good. We could potentially continue pushing up here. 14 pips. We're looking at like a 29 pip range there. Yes, good times, man. Good times. For sure, bro. Hope you and the fam are doing good. Hope you're doing good. But yeah, this still looks good. Continue to move up here. So let's see what happens. I keep my stops like kind of like right below the lows. And yeah, if we just rebroke the 4-hour highs there, so we'll see if we get that push. But I got hit at break even, unfortunately. So
Next best play is probably like a new support.
yeah. New support.
Awesome.
I like the breakout, but again, you need the 1 hour lower wick anyway there. So that's why I want to see, can we push without really making much of a wick and get that quick like 15 pips and then get the runner to go or not here. So we got the little 14, but don't know if we'll get as long as we respect the low, we should keep going.
Yeah, look at the 5.
Yeah, 5 making a nice little lower wick there. So
Lower wick.
yeah, wow, the 5 looks great actually. 5 looks solid.
Solid.
If it can flip bullish, that looks pretty good to me.
Mm-hmm.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right, man. I think that might be it for me.
John, he's out of here. Where are you going, buddy?
It's been an
Johnny
amazing,
Dips.
amazing day, man. Grateful and blessed to be here with everyone. Yeah, man.
Oh my God, Ken, you snagged. My guy snagged 600 on that. That's insane. That's insane, dude.
Yeah, Ken, I thought you said $30.
Oh, what?
Holy
We got
smokes.
8 pips. Man's next 600.
W, bro.
Oh, he
that
said
was
on the
total
day.
for the day, okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say that's crazy.
I was like, whoa.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, 50 lots?
Oh, snap. All right, yeah. Honestly, I really don't see the greatest price action moving forward here, so I'll probably just call it a day. And yeah, we got a little 14 out of that, but nothing too crazy here. So I don't know. The price action's not even the hottest. Probably gonna call it a day and just wrap it up here.
Yes, sir. Nothing.
Wrap it up. Yep.
We're on to Asian session now. Let's go.
Yeah, we got 1 pip there, so we'll update the record.
1 pip.
Update the win. Update the record, bro. It's a win.
But all right, man. Last trade was just a 1 hour breakout. We don't really have the greatest lower wick, so just if you're in and you're in small, just hang tight. You know, this could work out pretty good. Just give it a few minutes. I'm already kind of cruising on my account here. There's no need for me to, you know, do anything too crazy. So I'm gonna just call it a day. Stop loss for me would be below the current low here. So if you break that low, just get out. You know what I mean? Because then the 1 hour candle is gonna want to make a lower wick, and it might do a fake out and all that stuff. So the idea for that was to get the push right here, right now, and you know we didn't. Right? We got a 14 pip push. The rest guy hits that break even, and yeah, we're probably gonna come down for a lower wick now.
Yep.
All right.
Beautiful session, man.
Awesome, man.
Cool.
W.
All right, squad. Yeah, good
Much
session. Good job. Way to stay patient, disciplined. Not really too many good trading opportunities here during the actual New York session. Pre-New York gave it. Asian gave it, but really nothing in New York today. So we'll wrap it up. We'll end it here, and we will return tomorrow. All right.
Thank you for having me here, Nick.
Yes,
Thank you,
sir. Everyone,
Thank you for having us, bro.
enjoy being hypnotized on the way out. I will be a profitable trader.
Let's get it.
I'm an
Yo,
8-figure
chat.
trader.
God bless y'all. Let's keep winning. Magnus, Rafi, Nick.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
See you,
boys.
John. See you, Rafi. See
Yeah,
you,
no
Nick.
trouble, gang.
All right, Johnny
Peace.
Gems,
Peace, everyone.
Rafi,
See y'all tomorrow.
Magnus. See you
London
boys
says we
later.
come.
Peace, G's. We gone.
Peace.
Later, gang. Love y'all. Chat. Love you guys. Have a great day.
2000 EST.
Don't over risk. Don't over trade. Peace out.
OCOEE. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Hey. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I want my dog. Ay, birds of a feather, we gon' fly together. Ay, we gon' ride forever like it's heavy metal. I ain't Christopher Columbus, I would never settle. I ain't Lewis, I ain't Clark, I would never settle. God told me I'm Olympic, for real. Ay, seek the kingdom while you simping, for real. Why you talking, you should listen, for real. All this jaywalking got me limping, for real. Hey, jaywalking, hey, Jesus walking. Jesus talking. Yo, big faith, yeah, I need a whole lot of that way, where I'm about to go like amigo. Can't see the vision and you can't be me amigos. I call up my girl and then we pull her to the Rego. That's the only time we pay to see you acting way different. Way different. Same book, but the pay's different. The pay's different. Is it cliche to say I'm lane switching? Well, I'm lane switching. Hold on, let me put my turner signal on. So they see me coming, they still can't see me coming. Only 2 things that I need is peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from up. They like, how he, who he, what is this? Hey, my studio is wherever I sit. Hey, I plug in the microphone and now you hear that click. Click, 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 click. It's a hit. Hey, way it hit him like, whoa, man. Hey, make him do the uh-oh, man. Hey, how you just came up with whoa, man. Flow electric, this is not a slow dance. Not a slow dance. We come together and we pray and hold hands. He give grace, so wherever grace lands. He paid the price, ain't have no escape plan. Yeah, no plan. Yeah, no plan. Actually, his plan was the plan, so he planned it. Ayy, set the bar high, he the code, so I scanned it. Ayy, we saving souls on the campus. Ayy, but this ain't no religion, we ain't following your antics. Ayy, thank you, Lord, I sit like a praying mantis. Enemy just tryna see me sink Titanic. Never out, but I'm outlanded. Even when I'm out, soon as I land. Back to the beach, back to the send it back to the. Only two things that I need is peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above.
I don't take advice from anybody who gon' tell me how to do it if they never even did it right. These days I don't waste a minute of my time reminiscing on regrets of the past. That's a different life. These days I don't need nobody's validation. These days I don't need nobody's invitation. These days I don't tell nobody what I'm doing. I just do it. If I fail, keep it pushing till I get it right. Yeah, these days I've been wide awake, I never sleep late. Got a lot to do, I treat a Sunday like a weekday. Do it for my son, set the table, I need 3 plates. Have my cake and eat it, baby, don't forget the cheesecake. Got it, yeah, they know I got it. Confidence contagious, so the ones around me caught it. Everybody waiting on me, hoping I'ma drop it. I feel like all this weight is on me, still I'm never stopping. No, that is not a, yeah, pushing myself to the limit. I set a goal, but still I never feel enough when I get it. Cause when I go and all these feelings overflow to the ceiling, it's like a hole just open up and I don't know how to feel it. I tell them, look, I don't make mistakes, the mistakes made me. Drop songs when I write them, I don't wait 8 weeks. They do focus on the image now, but that ain't me. Lot of rats taking pics, that's why they say cheese. Lately I've been feeling like there's something off. A lot of friends used to show me love, ain't showing love at all. Yeah, only cheer me on when I was underdog. Running up the numbers, everybody keep on running off. Funny how they wanted me to win until I passed them. Now all of a sudden they be talking in the past tense. He was this, he was that, like I changed up, had a kid, I'm a dad, gotta make funds. These days, everybody focus on the he say and she say. Acting up and trying to make a scene like a screenplay. Try to be original but end up as a remake. Spend a lot of time thinking about how I'ma be great. I just stick to the plan. Yeah, I'm focused on the music, not a pick for the gram. Stay true to my supporters, yes, I did it for them. So even when I get hot, never switch on a fan. These days, I don't take advice from anybody who gon' tell me how to do it if they never even did it right. These days, I don't waste a minute of my time reminiscing on regrets of the past. That's a different life. These days, I don't need nobody's validation. These days, I don't need nobody's invitation. These days, I don't tell nobody what I'm doing. I just do it. If I fail, keep it pushing till I get it right.
All I do is make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was younger, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans, I made 2. Not one of them was struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make 2.
When I'm sliding on the beat, they like, who is that? Coin flipper, way that I be turning heads. Side stage, stomach turning, I'm a nervous wreck. Till I heard the fans and the kick, pull the curtain back. Wow, hey, big wig, I don't need a hairpiece. Big dog, no leash, they know I'm a rare breed. Big shoes, can't fill them, this a rare feat. Big price, no sale, but I'm still carefree. Yeah, sweet 16s for the diabetics. Any era, I don't care, I'm the guy to get it. If it's 80-42, then I'm a violinist. Still the illest, go ahead, check the hieroglyphics. Yeah, said it's impossible, huh? It's impossible, huh? Oh man, hey, you know if anyone can, I can. Hey.
Make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was younger, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans, I made 2. Not one of them was struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make 2. Big hitter, baby, I'm in the 4th spot. Been in this position, ain't a short stop. Every song gold, my catalog up at Fort Knox. Thinking they can get in on this, baby, of course
They
not.
don't even know what it takes, it's a lethal dose. Make it look easy, think they got it, they ain't even close. Play Nintendo in Japan, baby, we remote. Paling in comparison, they looking like they seen a ghost. Yeah, kinda Nick. Went exactly how we plotted, there was not a twist. Saw exactly what we wanted and we got it ish. That's why we scratching off everything that's on the list. Listen, not a bit. Said it's impossible, huh? It's impossible, huh? Oh man, you know if anyone can, I can.
Make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was young, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans, I made two. Not one of them a struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make two.
Daddy, you sure you know what you're doing?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Come on. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, whoa, last time I checked, I'm still hot. Real hot, kept it dope without a pill pop. Bill Cos, steady climbing to the hilltop. Tip top, did it all off of a TikTok. Yeah,
Last time I checked, I still that guy that did it on my own, stay independent. For you to get what I'm getting, it will probably take a village.
just give me a minute, turn a snippet to a hit. And now they all want a percentage, but I'm only paying visits,
Big dog, hit him with thick thumbs and a quick draw.
Pit boss, if they ain't playing, they getting kicked off.
Jigsaw, I got him puzzled, got him a bit lost.
It's a feeding frenzy, I put the beat in a pig trough.
Got it on lock, got the password.
Type of thing you couldn't manufacture.
10,000 hours, got it mastered. Can't you see the patterns?
Last time I checked, I'm still hot. Real hot, kept it dope without a pill pop.
Bill Cos,
Steady climbing to the hilltop.
tip top.
Did it all off of a TikTok. Yeah,
Last time I checked, I was still hot.
real hot.
Kept it dope without a pill pop.
Bill Cos,
Steady climbing to the hilltop.
tip top.
Did it all off of a TikTok.
Yeah, last time I checked, I'm still the man in my town. They had to crown me.
What I used to make in a day, I make it hourly.
Told Grand, send me a beat and make it bouncy. When they hear the tag, they know it's about to be.
Big scene, catching us on the big screen.
16, bar slicker is pristine.
Let's stream, everything that we spit clean.
Big jeans, pockets are looking mint green.
Pen game bulletproof.
Look at all the levels that we took it to.
Sticking out like a crooked tooth.
Staring at the mirror like, look at you. Damn, I'm still hot.
Real hot,
Kept it dope without a pill pop.
Bill Cos,
Steady climbing to the hilltop.
tip top.
Did it all off of a TikTok. Yeah,
Last time I checked, I was
You keep on running around. You keep on running around. I've had enough of these games. These games. 100 gram.
run around, got a lot fools.
and I still got the crown like a bad tooth.
I am cool, I don't gotta act cool.
Just follow where I lead you, pack mule. Blowing through the budget, the cash ain't nothing. The way I flip back, straight tens from the judges. Yeah, I'm the too big, can't flush it. Probably gotta plunge it.
Word is, this 10 years in the making. Word is, I'm bringing home the bacon.
Word is, they don't see what it take to make it, but the word on the streets, how I make it look easy. I'm flattering, cool, way too easy.
Word on the street is, I make it look easy.
I'm actually smooth, it's far too easy.
Word on the streets, I make it look easy.
Easy,
Easy, too easy. Word on the street is, I make it look easy.
too easy.
Make it look easy.
But it's not easy.
Whip got wings.
Yeah, I feel like Ron Weasley.
Live like kings.
So the money ain't measly.
Hits like Sting.
Honey, you cannot beat me.
Did it so casual, must be a natural. Heard him say,
Yeah, it was gradual, but it's diagonal going up.
Me in the capital, super compatible. Got me like, Let's go.
Gotta hop in my step, gotta bounce in my walk. Rubber bands from the check, it was more than I thought. Fresh press, squeaky clean, wide awake, what a dream.
Hey there, hi, hello. What's the word, baby? Tell me you know, cause I know that the
Word is, this 10 years in the making.
word is, I'm bringing home the bacon.
Word is, they don't see what it take to make it, but the word on the streets, how I make it look easy. I'm flattering, cool, way too easy.
Word on the street is, I make it look easy.
I'm actually smooth, it's far too easy.
Word on the streets, I make it look easy.
Easy,
Easy, too easy. Word on the street is, I make it look easy.
too easy.
I
I've been on it every day now. I got money on my mind, now they better pay me. Bet they wanna see me way down. Overthinking every night, think I'm going crazy. Don't know what else I should say now. Early mornings, late nights, all I know lately. Cause I'm on it every day now. I know like I'll break you down, but it never break me. There's a lot of fake love now. Tell the truth, I would rather people say they hate me. Ain't too many I could trust now. Palm trees everywhere, people acting shady. I've been down on mud now. I told them I don't care how long it would take me. City use me as a crush now. I had to say the town, but it never saved me. I'm tryna get the bus down. AP, niggas acting salty. Saline, I'm all up in the head now. Pantene, she want me in the bed now. Can't be until the money don't fit in these damn jeans. Know she like it when handsy. First class flights, don't say you can't leave. Who don't like a lifestyle? It's fancy. I've been on it every day now. I got money on my mind, now they better pay me. Bet they wanna see me way down. Overthinking every night, think I'm going crazy. Don't know what else I should say now. Early mornings, late nights, all I know lately. Cause I'm on it every day now. I don't like I'll break you down, but it never break me. I'm sprinting on the track, I'm never living slow. Be knowing that I shine like Olympic gold. Summer's almost over, this my winter flow. They hear it in they jacket, that's a winter coat. Girls in mini skirts, yeah, they getting cold. Order a couple shots, that's the antidote. Now that shawty snapping like she been in vogue. Heard she got a man, well I didn't know. Talking all that like I didn't know. Live so fast, liquor got me slow. H-Town girls really got me though. Top the screw, I gotta go. Me, I'm fly, yeah, I've been told. Moving state to state, yeah, I did shows. Built the enterprise out the rental. This a life I'm in for. I've been on it every day now. I got money on my mind, now they better pay me. Bet they wanna see me way down. Overthinking every night, think I'm going crazy. Don't know what else I should say now. Early mornings, late nights, all I know lately. Cause I'm on it every day now. I don't like I'll break you down, but it never break me.